Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. Oh my God, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Listen, I'm not messing around. I hate waiting. I hate waiting, and I hate making people wait. So hello. Hi, ghosties. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well today. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me get up in here. Which chat should we use? Oh, let's use this one. Okay. There's so many choices. There's so many choices, I swear. Hold on, let me turn this music down. If the music gets too loud, by the way, please let me know. Hello! Hello! Ah, we're back! Yes. Levels are good on your end, great. If I get sick of this song, by the way, I will turn it off, I promise. I was like, man, I've got all these really cool backing tracks from all my songs. I may as well play them, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Doing much better now. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, thank you. I'm awake and I'm here to make it your problem. Great. I love that for you. Hello, ghosties. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's so weird still. It's weird having a face. It's weird having to think about having a face now. I've been a PNG tuber for like a month or so. I was PNG tubing for like a month and a bit, and now I'm like, I have a face. I forget that I have a face now. Oh, being faceless is comforting. It kind of was like, it was like a lot easier than being a VTuber sometimes, having no face. Being a PNG tuber, I guess, is like one of those things that's like, you don't have to think about so many more things. If it would help, we don't have to look at your face no more. You can look at my face. That's why I have a face now, so you can have something to look at, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Hope everyone's doing well. Second stream of being legally a VTuber. I know, right? Legally a VTuber now. It feels good. It feels real good. Don't even realize how much you act until you stop for it. I know, right? It's also so weird because, like, I've always been very expressive, and now you can finally see what's been going on behind the camera. I've had the camera set up for literally months, and yet behind the scenes I've still been doing like while I was a PNG. So like I'm just overly expressive. What can I say? I have a very expressive face. So like behind the scenes during and you can imagine this now you can fucking see it. You can be like, oh wow, so every time she was doing a PNG stream she was like behind the scenes. Now after 10,000 years of the expressions are free. Yeah. Just notice the safety pin earrings. Well, yeah, I have safety pins for earrings. So the reasoning behind the safety pin earrings is because I'm allergic to most earrings. For some reason, these don't set my ears off. So these ones, they're very comfortable actually. Yeah. And they jiggle around, which is always quite nice. Finally able to catch the stream. Well, hello. That seems to be a theme going on here. Listen, this is my usual time slot. So if you can make it now, I'm very, very happy for you. Oh, fun. No, it's just real life. Safety first. Yeah. Well, listen, just because I'm goth doesn't mean I'm prevented from having reactions to jewelry. It's so bad. Like literally, I'm like that one person who's like, the second I get a new pair of earrings, I put them in. And I'm like, oh God, my ears are on fucking fire. Get them out. It's so bad. It's so bad. I heard we're talking about cats. We are talking about cats. I'm putting it off. I'm like teasing it out a little bit. You know, I'm making you wait for it. I'm great at making people wait. Literally on the channel YouTube, I have notifications. So, oh, well, I appreciate that. That's really sweet. You think they'd be vulnerable to, I don't know. Jiggle is quite fun. Wait, the jiggle of my hair? The jiggle of my hair is quite fun, isn't it? I don't know what other jiggle you'd be talking about. I have no idea what you'd be talking about. Also, by the way, so if you didn't come to the debut, hello, I'm Norma. I'm your paranormal investigator VTuber. Welcome to Ghoul HQ. This is our little basement. We have got two basements. I'll show you this one. So this is the main basement chat. This is when I'm feeling like I want to show you my room, but I don't clean it ever. So, and then this is our other little just chatting section, which I'm actually quite proud of. I like the little computer screen. It's got a whole vibe to it. This one was made by Faya. And it was really, really cool. Oh, now I've broken the chat. Oh, no! I love it. The scuff. Does your basement have a basement? Maybe. How many basementceptions do we have? So many basementceptions. It's like basements on basements on basements on basements around here. Ectoplasm everywhere. Listen. Only sometimes is ectoplasm everywhere. I just don't like cleaning it up very much. It's quite sticky. Do we address, on this screen? Oh, listen, okay, that's just stains from ectoplasm. It's not actual ectoplasm, don't worry. It's not gonna hurt you, I promise. Do we have to address it? No. Do we need to discuss it? No. Also, it does have my fan art hashtag on the screen, but that's my old fan art hashtag and I've changed it since then. So I might need a message. I love that, like, my ADHD works in such a way that I pick a fan art hashtag and then the second I debut, I pick a new one. That's so fun, right? I'm a nightmare for anyone who wants to do anything for me. Yeah, my lovely background designer, my overlay designer, was kind enough to put my fan art hashtag on there, and then I fucking changed it. So either we change it back to ParaNorma, or I message her, and I go, Faya, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for being a nuisance. I'm so sorry. By the way, new sad just dropped. New sad dropped. Do you like it? I'm so sad. There was a whole thing at the debut that I couldn't do a sad face. And now I can. No. So, cool. I fixed it. I got updates. Yeah. Even as far as like after the debut, had to update my face. Listen, I don't know what happened at the debut, but for some reason it just broke. And I was like, wait. So this is like behind the scenes of the debut, right? Okay, so I was literally like pressing the button and I was like, wait a minute. And it just wasn't working. So I improvised as per usual. This is the best thing about having ADHD is you can improvise on the fly. ParaNorma, whatever mascara your model wears, it's good. It's real good. You're right. It is great. It's waterproof and it had to be because otherwise it would be running down my face. And I'm sure some of you would enjoy that. I know some of you like the mascara running look. But I don't. It's not very classy. I remember actually at my wedding, I did my own makeup for my wedding. And this is like a tangent. I'm real sorry. For my wedding, I did my own makeup and I thought it was a good idea. But the mascara I wore lied to me and it said it was waterproof on the tube, and then halfway through the wedding I realized it was like running down my face. So like the whole ceremony I was crying and I didn't realize that my mascara was running down my face for the entire fucking ceremony. Like literally all the photos of me at my wedding are literally like mascara. Mascara running down my face. It was a whole thing, and it was just problem is like I started crying when the music started because we walked down the aisle to Stardew Valley music, and that just is very emotional for me. You know, Raccoon, it was literally like, it was so bad. Every photo I'm just like, I hate this. I hate all of this. Oh my god. Right, speaking of being married, I don't normally talk about drama, but I just wanna like, new here, who dis? Hello, welcome. Speaking of being married, I just want to mention something real quick because I got my first ever hate comment. So proud of myself. Normally, I don't normally like pay attention to it and I just kind of delete it and move on, right? I'm used to it with my other channel. I get a lot of weird comments on the other channel. Being an ASMR channel, you tend to get a lot of weird comments on there. But I know I'm a real VTuber now. But anyway, I saw a comment yesterday that was quite heinous, actually. I'm not going to read it out. But I posted it on Twitter because I was just like, listen. Listen. Okay, so here's the deal. I mentioned being married at my debut. Now, the reason I mentioned it straight away at the debut was for a reason, actually. Because I was... because I was like, listen, if I tell everybody I'm married up front, then nobody's gonna get any weird ideas. Because for some reason, and I don't know why this is, but for some reason, people like their VTubers to be single? I don't know why that is. That's kind of weird. Like, are you collecting anime women for some sort of harem? Are you treating your VTubers like a dating simulator game? What's going on? What's going on in that brain? Normally I'd like to dig in there and find out, but I'm like, I don't think so. This isn't freaking Psychonauts. You know? But anyway, so I mentioned it straight away because I was like, listen, if I open my mouth at my debut and I go, I'm married, then everybody's like, oh cool, I can leave. So I did that to kind of like weed out the people who need, you know, some help. Yeah, I have a tongue piercing. But yeah, marriage is hot. Yeah, me and my wife are having a really good time. So anyway, hold on, let me get my cup out because this feels like a tea sipping moment. Yep. Yum, delicious. Right, yes, I drink my tea like that sometimes. Don't at me. Okay, hold on. There we go. There's my wedding ring too, so we can see it while we discuss this. Right. So anyway, I got this comment that was basically like, "Oh, you're married? Oh, hold on. Oh, you're married. What the fuck? You're married? Oh, you've lost a valued viewer. A valued viewer has left today. I will not support you at all because you're married." And I was like, sweet as, no worries. So, yeah, what's his name? Exactly. Oh, wait, I love when everyone goes, what's his name? And I go, how dare you assume I'm straight? How dare you assume I'm straight? I'm incredibly bisexual. And asexual. So you make that what you will in your brain. Yeah. So anyway, so I was like, no, I'm not. I don't like to name and shame people. I deleted the comment, by the way. So if you go looking for the comment, you won't find it because when I post comments to Twitter, I always delete them because the last thing I want is for people to get more attention than they need. Okay, but that person knows who they are. So I put it on Twitter and I was like, excuse me, if you think that I'm gonna break up with my wife because I'm a VTuber now. Yeah, I'm biromantic, yes. You think I'm going to break up with my wife because I'm a VTuber and because I care about followers? I don't. I would rather stay a small little guy with I'd rather have like very few followers than ruin my marriage. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? Get a divorce? Because I want people to follow me on the internet? That's stupid. Do you know how stupid that sounds? So stupid. I would rather just be a little guy. Yeah, I'd rather just be a little guy and be honest about my marriage than than blow up because people want me to be single. Exactly. Fake divorce. My wife and I get a fake divorce just so I'll blow up and then I can pull the wall out from everyone and be like, psych, I was married the entire time. Yeah, I know some people choose fame over family. I would never. No, you're supposed to lie. I'm supposed to lie. I don't think so. I have ADHD. I don't think I can lie. This is the problem with having ADHD. I literally, if I wanted to lie about something, it would take me a lot. I'd have to convince myself that I was not married in order to lie about being married. Because the problem is how my brain tends to work with the ADHD is I start with being like, okay, don't say the thing, 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 don't say, oh shit, I've said the thing. That's how it works. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's exactly how my brain works, which is why, I mean, I've spoken about, I was an ex-corpo, right? But when I was a corpo VTuber, I found it very difficult because they'd be like, now don't say anything about that. Oh, what, me? Me not say anything about that? Oh, God! Do you know what you've just done? Do you know what you've just done to me? Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. So, I mean, this is... It's just, exactly, this is how this works. It's just how it works. Yeah, you're a corpo. You've lost a valued viewer. Oh, God, stop. Listen. That's the thing. Literally impossible. Yeah. Autism spits out truth immediately. Do you know what? My mum and I talk about this all the time. We literally sit down and we're like I've asked people, how's your depression going? And apparently you shouldn't say that. And I didn't know. Well, it's not like I didn't know. I had a feeling I probably shouldn't say that. But also, I find it really difficult to not talk about stuff. It's really hard. So, make that a bigger card item, hashtag valued viewer. Normum is very cool. You're right. She has a name, but I think we're all going to call her Normum anyway. Yeah, I can't wait until my mum and I are allowed to stream together. I think it's going to be really fucking funny. We're building a studio right now because my little office that I stream from is teeny tiny. It could barely fit me, let alone someone else. So I'm waiting until I have a bit more space to invite Norma onto my stream, and I think people are going to have a real fun time with her because she has. If you think I have no filter, she's probably going to dox me on our first stream. She's going to call me all kinds of names that you're going to have to pretend you didn't hear. Because, she's just the hot, yeah. She's very, she'll just say how she's feeling. So for context, my mum has, ADHD, which is autism and ADHD. Yeah, will Norma be my newest Oshi? Yes, she sure will. She's so great. She's hilarious. She's really fucking funny. And she's the kind of person who believes in aliens, and she's a psychic medium, and her entire hyperfixation is on ghosts and aliens and finding out stuff. Do you know the other day, okay, this is gonna sound so weird, I went to her house for tea, and my wife and I were there, and next minute she goes, hey, I need you to help me with something. And we're like, what? And she goes, okay, so I was on the internet and I found this video about the Russians. Apparently there's a Russian scientist out there who made a mirror that can help you see the future. But apparently they deemed it to be too powerful, and so they said to him, no, we're not doing this anymore because it's too powerful and you'll know too much. So the guy apparently then went on to the internet and posted the blueprints for this mirror that can help you see the future. My mum got her hands on them and now she wants to make it. But my dad was like, fuck no. So my dad, my very, very, very neurotypical dad was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. So we went over to her house, and the first thing she said is, Norma, I need to talk to Celia. And I was like, why? And she goes, because I think Celia will help me build this. And I was like, I don't think she will. She's like, I think she will. And I was like, do you really want to know what the future looks like? And she goes, yes, I do. And I went, oh, why? That terrifies me. I like the idea of going into a tank that's going to tell you your future. That really terrifies me. Yeah, Norma really wants to know what's going on in the world. She really wants to know how it all works. That's her whole thing. She's really interested in that. And I said to her, you know, Mum, it's literally like a hop, skip, and a jump into conspiracy theory territory. Next minute, she's going to be wearing a tinfoil hat. But don't worry, every so often I go over there and I talk some sense into her. I have to. Somebody has to. Because I'm like, get the tinfoil off your head, Mum. Jesus Christ. At least not around people. At least keep that to yourself and to us, okay? I'll have to distract her. Luckily, with her ADHD, I can distract her by just waving goose game in front of her face. Being like, now go honk at people. Someone give Norma her own TV show now. I know. Wait till you hear my lore. Everybody's going to be like, make that a real thing. Make that a real thing. Yeah, what ghost media does she watch? Oh my god, all of them. Literally, every time I go over, she's like, I found a new one. Do you know, so, Norma, basically, she decided, Norma, you need to wake cats. Yes, I will, in a minute. I've got a whole PowerPoint about it. Don't worry, I'm teasing it out. Every time I go over there, she tells me about how she had a bit of an adventure, because she tried to NordVPN her TV because now she wants to watch Discovery Plus. So Discovery Plus is not available in New Zealand, but by God, that did not stop my mum. Discovery Plus apparently has all the ghost hunting shows and stuff. Like, she loves Finding Bigfoot. She loves the alien ones about like Skinwalker Ranch, all that kind of stuff. She loves that shit. She loves horror movies and horror games, and she's like obsessed with it because from a young age she's been able to obviously channel ghosts. And there's a whole thing. I try not to be around when that shit goes down, but my God, living in a house with a psychic medium means that I've seen some shit. I'm not even joking. I've seen some shit. Even the other day we were over there and my brother's wife was hanging out with us, and I was hanging out with my little nephews, especially my nephew Yogurt. I love Yogurt. He's great. Yogurt's not his name. He's called himself Yogurt because he has autism and he loves yogurt. So that's his name now. Horror movies make their head. Yeah, me too. I'm not a fan. But man, okay, so we were over there and next minute, my sister-in-law looks at the light and goes, wait a minute, did that just flicker? Yeah, the lights just flicker at random at my mum's house. This is what happens. We've tried fixing them. It's ghostly activity. She told me it was Barry, and I was like, well, he can just stop that. He can stop that. He can stop that. Nephew Gogurt? I know. I'm trying to call him Froyo. That's the nickname I want to give him. Froyo. Every time I see him, I go, Froyo, and I just hope that one day it sticks. Is that why because you became a paranormal investigator? Well, no. Like I said in my debut, I didn't choose the paranormal investigation route. It chose me. I got forced into this shit. Okay? All right, more on that later. But I'm forced into this. I cannot escape it. Oh, dear. Cannot escape it. Oh, my God. Right. People came for cats, didn't they? So I better tell you about some cats, shall we? All right, so if you haven't noticed, I love cats. Hold on, let me just take this off. Right, I love cats. Let's go! Okay, right. Welcome to Cat Corner. Welcome to Cat Corner. This is a cat box house that I made with my own bare hands. Well, actually, no, my wife did that. I don't build stuff, my wife does. The only thing I do is Lego. So my wife built this little thing, and you can see we put a cat tower in here. So this is Cat Corner. We're probably not going to see it very much. Oh dear, but you know what? We can try. Right, let me get on my headphones because apparently gotta wear the cat girl headphones. Yep. Do I have bare hands? I don't. Wait, I don't have bare hands. No. Cats need their own channel. Okay, so my wife won't let me become a cat YouTuber. I wanted to make the cats their own channel because I think the cats are cute enough to be famous, but my wife says no. So you can thank Celia for the lack of cat content. Getting these photos was all I could do. Right. It's time. It's time for the cat PowerPoint presentation. Hold on. How many exactly? We're going to go through that real quick. Let me change the music because the music is now officially too hype. It is too hype for this. Right, let me play something a bit more chill, shall we? Do I have anything more chill? Let me open up my Spotify and see what I have in my stream playlist. Oh my God. I preferably would have liked something with some like cat noises in it, but you know, beggars can't be choosers here. All right, let's try this one. Okay, here we go. Right, let's turn that up a bit. Beautiful. Love that. Oh, adorable. Adorable cat music, right. So this is my cat corner, and I'm going to tell you today all about my cats. Yes, I know a lot of people came here for cat content. Clearly, they came for cat content. So today we're going to talk about my cats. The reason why I'm even bringing this up is because you're going to hear them a lot. You're probably going to hear my cats a lot because they make a lot of noises and they tend to make noise. This was supposed to be part of my debut because one of my specialty topics is cats, the only animal I like. I should have named the PowerPoint that. Cats, the only animal I like. Thoughts on Cats 2019? That one can go fuck off. I prefer Cats 1980 whatever. That one was much better. Cats 2019, fuck you. Fuck you! You didn't need to... Hold on. No, sorry. This requires, Fuck you! You didn't need to ruin cats like that. How fucking dare you ruin cats like that for me? I liked that musical before, and you ruined it! You had one job. Make it good, damn it. Right, there we go. Cool. I've been dying to scream about musicals. But James Corden can't fix everything. Don't expect James Corden to fix it all. No, I didn't like Idris Elba in a hideous cat suit. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. No, I haven't even seen the whole thing. I've just seen clips on YouTube. I refuse to see any more than that. Anyway, this isn't about musicals, this is about cats. Right, let's bring on cat number 1. This is Pippa. He is my murder floof. I say my murder floof, I mean our murder floof. My wife and I's, I mean, he is a murder floof. Look how cute he is though. So this is my oldest baby, Pippa. He's so cute. I know, I've been dying to show off pictures of my cats for ages now. Yeah. So he is a black and white cat, but he's also kind of brown. So he's got like little brown patches all over him, which is really, 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 really cute. Yeah, VTuber has a cat named Pippa. Listen, no, not like that. I didn't name him. Okay, so here's a little disclaimer. I have named none of my cats. I refuse to name cats. I refuse to name cats. My cats came pre-named. So I didn't pick Pippa's name. So Pippa is Pippa. His name is Pippa. I didn't pick it. Yeah, thank you. Right. This is his stats. And yes, that's a picture of him sitting in my sink. Yep. We have 2 bathrooms and he's tried this in both sinks. So this is him. So his birthday is the 1st of November. So his birthday is the day after mine. It's quite cute. Yeah. He is 4 years old. He is 4. He's a pandemic cat. Yeah, I pick his nickname. If it fits, yeah, exactly. If it fits, it sits. That's his whole vibe. He is a ragdoll cross with Persian, so he's actually 3/4 ragdoll, 1/4 Persian. His nicknames are Angie Boy and Spicy Bean. He's 4. Yeah, I know. Time flies, man. I feel like it was literally just yesterday we got him and then got kicked out of our house. Because we got him and then our landlords threw us out because of him. But man, was he worth it, because we bought a house now, so no one can tell us how many cats to get. His motto is, if you touch me, prepare to lose a finger. And I'm not even joking about that. I've seen people try and pet him, and him literally like, ah! And you're like, wow, he's great. Hissing is a free action for Pippa. It is. You're right. His hobbies are sleeping in the sun, forcing himself into boxes that are too small, and killing all small animals in the area. And when I say all small animals, I mean it. He's killed lizards. He's killed birds. He's killed mice. I think I've seen him kill 1 mouse. I would love to. I know everybody wants to hug him, but unfortunately he is the untouchable. For some reason, I think we broke this one. This one was our fault. We did break that. He had something called lone cat syndrome. Which is basically like when you have one cat who's a solo cat by himself, he gets so used to being by himself that he just acts however the fuck he wants. He's very territorial. He does pee all over my house, which is one of his like less nice traits about him. But you know, he's just Pippa. He just does what he wants, and he doesn't like people, and he doesn't like other cats. And he's trying. He's really improved. I would say out of all of my cats, this one's behavior is the most improved. Pippa's got a kill count in triple. So, okay, here's the thing. I have seen him kill 15 birds, which tells me that he's killed about triple that. Because anyone who knows cats will tell you, however many things he's killed, you always have to times it by at least 3. Because that's all the ones you haven't seen. Yeah. We've got a cat cage now, which sounds bad. It's not. We've got like a cat fence because he used to be very, 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 very fond of running around neighbors' gardens, digging holes and shitting in them. So we had to get a cat fence to protect both him and also my neighbors. Yep. We have a catio. Yes, we lock all our cats inside now because Pippa used to be, so we used to live in like a, in the middle of the city, right? We moved out to the country a little bit more. So we've got a little bit more space now. But when we lived in the city, It was really bad because one time we lost his collar. He had like a tracking collar with like a little tracker on it. So we were going around, because they're quite expensive. They're like $150 for these trackers. So I was like, fuck no, we're going to find this thing. So we're walking around the neighborhood and we're knocking on doors. And we're like, hey, have you seen our cat? Or he's lost his collar. His name is Pippa and he's black and white. And they were like, oh, is he the really fat black and white cat? And I went, yeah. And they went, oh, we've not seen his collar, but we've definitely seen him shitting in our garden. And I was like, uh-oh. And a few times we had like old ladies come knock on our door and tell us what a nuisance our cat was. So he's a bit of a rebel, this one. But luckily, he's chilled. He's chilled now. Thank God. Oh, it took a while though. We've pissed off many neighbors, which is upsetting, very upsetting. But he's fine now. So here are some fun facts about Pippa. And this is also Pippa fighting with his brother. This is Pippa's whole vibe. He sleeps and the next minute Colonel sits on his face and he fights him off. So he loves food more than any other cat I've ever seen in my life. Literally. If there's a track in the collar, why do you need to go find the collar? Because you have to like track it. So it doesn't track exactly where the collar is. It tracks like the area where it was left. So you have to like, it's so hard to find. Yeah, he loves food. He's obsessed with food. At one point, the vet thought he had diabetes because he loves food too much. He doesn't, thank God. But my God, he was 10 kg at his biggest. So he's a big boy. He's about 1 meter long and just the chunkiest guy. I think he's about 7 kg now. We had to put him on a diet because he was just 10 kg was apparently too big for a cat. And also when you try and pick him up, my God, it was just so heavy. He loves to play with his brother Colonel. It wasn't the way always, but when we got Colonel, he at first did not like Colonel at all. And then he decided, no, I actually do like Colonel a lot. So secretly, he likes Colonel. Secretly. But he wouldn't tell Colonel that. He pretends to hate Colonel. As you can see, he's spicy. But yeah. Can we get a tracking collar with a panic button like a car? It actually had like a little beeper on it. So if you lose your cat, you can press it and it makes a beeping sound. But the problem is it scares the cat. So you have to be very careful about when you use it. And it wasn't very loud. So yeah, like I said, he's killed at least 15 burbs. He is our first ever pet. So we ruined this one. As with all first pets, he's our first pet. He's also like my wife's, I think her first cat. She'd never had a cat until Pippa. So that's my wife's first cat. I had cats before. I actually had a cat growing up called Friday, like a black cat, and he was lovely. He's still alive, actually. Got him when I was 13. So he's like, oh my God, like 18 now? Nearly 18. It's so crazy. Yeah, Friday is like the skinniest. If anyone wants to see a picture of my boy Friday, I'll find one. He's like the saddest looking cat. My mum calls him a bag of bones. He lives at my mum's house. I really wanted him. I really wanted to kidnap him, but apparently I wasn't allowed. So anyway, yeah. So Pippa's our first ever pet together. Yeah. He was sold to us as a girl cat. He's not a girl. So they named him Pippa because they thought he was a girl. And then we took him for his first vet appointment. And because he's a ragdoll, he was so fluffy as a kitten. And they were like, so this is a girl cat, right? And we're like, yeah, we were told it was a girl cat. And the nurse was like, well, I found a penis. And I think I found one of his balls. And I was like, great. So it's not a girl. Right, yeah. So no, he's not a girl. A lot of people were like, just change the name. My wife's mum, my mother-in-law, wants to call him Pip. But I don't like that. Pip is a dumb name. I was like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it when people call him Pip. Because his name's Pippa. We refused to change his name. We just refused. We're like, nah, we like the name Pippa. Pippa's kind of cool. And then people get all weird about it. They're like, but it's a boy. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't like calling him Pip. That's awful. Stop that. But yeah, so like I was gonna say, yeah, he's no, his name is Pippa. And I love that. I love that about him. And he has destroyed several pairs of curtains and nearly a sofa. We had a secondhand sofa from my family and he absolutely ruined the shit out of it. For some reason, we still managed to sell it. Even though the back was like literally destroyed. So when we had a rental house, this is like, so we used to rent And the rentals always come with curtains, right? So when you move into a rental place, they come with curtains. And they had these like really like old lady nana like net curtains. So it had like a net curtain and then like a curtain over it. And first night we were in the house, he literally lay on the windowsill, and as he was like looking out the window, he like rolled over, grabs the curtain, and like ripped like 2 meters worth of a hole in this curtain. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Luckily, we replaced them when we moved out, so the landlords were not mad. But he's a bit of a sausage like that. And like, he does this thing sometimes in the middle of the night where he'll walk over to our curtains, he'll put his claws in them, and he'll look at you expectingly. And you're like, what the fuck do you want from me? And he goes, I don't know. Do you want these curtains to live? And you're like, yes, I do want these curtains. Can you get fucking pour out of that, please? So he knows. He's a smart boy, which is a problem sometimes. But no, he's a curtain destroyer. That's his whole thing. Right. Let's talk about cat number 2. This is Bentley. Oh, I love Bentley. That's Mr. Bentley to you. As you can see, hello. As you can see, this is Bentley. He is so fluffy. He is so fucking fluffy. What a face. I know. When we saw pictures of him, I was like, damn, I need this cat. I need this cat. Oh my god, what a regal boy. I know, he is so regal. He could literally be a show cat. I think he was bred to be a show cat. So this is Bentley. Let's take a look at Bentley's stats. So Bentley's birthday is the 25th of May, which is actually my dad's birthday, so I always remember it because he was born on the same day as my dad. He is 3 years old. He is a purebred ragdoll, and he's what's called a flame point ragdoll. Sorry, not seal point, he's flame point. Flame point means he's got a gingy face, gingy paws, and the tippy top of his gingy tail. And he's like white and cream everywhere else. So he's beautiful. We call him Mr. Bully. His name is Prince Bentley or Mr. Bentley because he bullies Pippa. He loves to bully Pippa. He loves to guard the door. He loves to like make sure Pippa stays outside. He likes to like attack him when he walks inside. So this guy has timeout more than any other cat I've ever seen because we have to just give him timeout. We just have to separate them. Luckily we've got rooms to do that because they're like, no, you can't beat up your brother. Stop that. So Bentley is a rehome, but we'll talk about that later. His motto is he literally sounds like that. So if you ever hear in any of my streams, that's Mr. Bentley. He is the most vocal cat we own. He literally will walk around the house going and you're like, what the fuck, dude? But means come with me. I need someone to watch me while I eat. The problem is he doesn't like to eat by himself. Which is fine, but it's very fucking annoying when you have to walk him to his bowl and like basically pet him while he eats because he just doesn't like to eat by himself. He waits. He's just like, no, I'm just gonna wait until someone's here and watching me. He's very annoying like that. And you're like, oh, he's that cat. He's also the cat that when I was streaming back in 2023, we didn't have a cat door and I had to keep letting him out. Because what he would do is, even when we got our cat door, he would sit at the sliding door, which is right behind me, right next to my little basement area. And he would like sit there going, and you're like, what the fuck? So you'd have to like open the door. I'd have to leave my stream, open the door, let him out, and then like close it. And then you'd hear it again 20 minutes later. I have to go open it again. Like, what the fuck, dude? He's high maintenance. You're right, he's a social eater. He's just beautiful though. And he's definitely a show cat. He was bred by like people who breed show cats, which is both a blessing and a curse. His hobbies are yelling loudly, greeting people. He loves to greet people and he loves to be all up in people's face. He loves everybody, including children. He even likes my nephew Yogurt, which is kind of surprising because Yogurt likes to pat cats with his feet. His hobbies include being very cute and pattable and leaving his fur on everyone and everything. So last time my parents-in-law came over here from Australia, because my wife's Australian, if you haven't already noticed, when my parents-in-law came over, apparently 3 weeks after they got back to Australia, they found Bentley fur on all their clothes. I love that. And it's literally like, he's the reason we have a Roomba now. We had a Roomba before that broke, but now we had to buy an extra powerful one because he leaves his fur fucking everywhere. It's literally like the entire house is just covered. And we have dark carpet. So like when you have dark carpet and a white cat, it's just drama. Drama. It's dramatic. There's like one patch of floor that he sleeps on that's just covered, like matted in white fur. I'm going to have to go comb it out. We really need to brush him more. He's also not a big fan of brushing, which is really disappointing. People, if you get a rag doll, please train them to be brushed. We've trained our kitten to be brushed. He's the only boy in this house who likes having his nails trimmed and likes being brushed. Because all our other cats were ruined, either by us or by someone else. The Roomba does work overtime, you're right. Yeah, so yeah, no, I love Mr. Bentley. So, let's look at some facts. He was rehomed to us in 2022. So, we didn't have him from a kitten. He's the only cat we've never had from a kitten. Our other two cats, we bought them when they were little burbs, but we didn't buy Bentley when he was a bubba. So the story behind Bentley was, one day I was being a little naughty and I was scrolling through Trade Me and I was looking at the cats, and I shouldn't have because we were renting at the time, and I was like, no, we can't get another cat. And then I saw this guy and they were like, hey, here is a 1.5-year-old rag doll who needs a new home. And I was like, oh, I love him. I want him so badly. So I told my landlords he was my nan's cat and that it needed to be rehomed. And they were like, yep, you can have it. And I was like, yeah! So we drove for like 4 hours out of town to go pick up this boy. And he lived in this like amazingly luxurious mansion with a very rich family and their 2 children who didn't like him. So they said he was boring and annoying, and they didn't like him very much. And I was like, no, how dare you not love this cat? And when we picked him up, they put him in the cat box, and they were like, all right, kids, say bye to Bentley. And they were like, bye, Bentley. And that was it. And I was like, oh, cool, great. So I literally grabbed that cat, and I said to my wife, run before they change their mind. Did you ever tell them that it wasn't your nan's? No, we didn't. Of course not. We wouldn't tell. They bought him during the pandemic as like a pandemic pet, and they decided they didn't like to brush him. So when we got there, he was like covered in mats, and he was skinny, and he was frail, and he was really nervous. And the second we got him in the car, he shit in the box. So we had to like take him out, and he actually rode the entire 4-hour trip back home next to me on the back seat, not in a box, just sitting on a towel. And I was just petting him, and he was getting his fur. He literally covered our car with fur to the point where we had to get my dad to like scrape a vacuum cleaner over it to get it all out. So no, we love him, and he's our boy, and yeah, he's the best. He's actually the bestest boy. He's so lovely, and he's always open for pats. Because he was raised with small children who literally like used to shake him and stuff like that. Like they used to get up in his grill. So yeah, apparently there was 25 families who wanted him, and we won. Yeah, because I told them we had another rag doll, which we do. So yeah. So no, we love him. He's our like little rescue baby. He was so worthy. So this is like $1,000 cat. We got him for like 200 or something. And I was very happy to pay that for this little boy. He's the cheapest cat, but also the bestest boy. Yeah. Also, they had another cat when we got there. It was so weird. They got there. Yeah, I have priorities. I can lie for a cat. I can't lie for anyone else. No, he's great. He does. The photos of him online when I first saw him looked so grumpy. He looks like a grumpy little shit, but he's actually not. He's actually the best. He's so lovely and delightful. So this is a little bit of, he's an emotional support cat. The reason I say this is because, okay, so in 2023, we lost somebody really important to us. He's obviously part of my lore. We lost Barry, who is a really important family member to us. And it was really interesting because, I was going to say funny, but it's not funny, like, haha. The night that he passed away, it was like 5 a.m. I got a phone call from my mom basically to say, hey, he's passed away. My wife answered the phone and woke me up. And as I turn around to go and talk to my wife about what had just happened, Bentley was literally sitting next to us, licking her hand and like nuzzling us in the bed. And I was like, oh, this cat knows. So every time someone's sick, every time someone's hurt, he's always like, hello, I have come. It's like he knows. He's got really good timing. He's like, hello. He jumps up on the bed and he's like, I am here. When we had COVID, you had to like literally like remove him from the area. You're like, please no, I don't want to give you COVID. But now he's real cute. He knows. He's a real sensitive little sausage. He loves to play. He's obsessed with playing, which is funny because his family told us he was not into that, and he loves to play. He's a real playful cat. We actually bought a kitten to play with him, but more on that later. Bentley's the hero we don't deserve. Yeah, he's a big bully sometimes. Okay, a lot of the times he does bully Pippa a lot, which is like his one downside is he's a real bully, and he always starts fights. And I'm like, dude, please stop. Please stop. And this year, he was actually diagnosed with PKD, which is really disappointing. But we're giving him the best life that we can give him. So this is like a little aside. A lot of ragdolls are born with PKD. It's a polycystic kidney disorder. It is a disorder that does shorten the life of a ragdoll cat. So if you are a cat lover like me and you love cats and you want to get a cat and you want to get a ragdoll cat because they're really cute, please make sure that whoever you're buying your cat from has tested them for PKD. It's a genetic disorder and a lot of ragdolls have it. Persians too, any kind of Persian breed, and of course ragdoll being an offshoot of a Persian, yeah. So please always make sure, we caught it early, because obviously Bentley's only 3, so he's still got a long life ahead of him, but it's always good to check because, like, you really, really, really don't want to, to continue the line of PKD in cats. I think it's really upsetting that they don't test for that kind of stuff more, because in ragdolls they test for a lot of heart conditions, but PKD is not something they test for as much. So I really hope that people start testing for it, because yeah, it's really upsetting to find out that your cat has something that, is going to shorten his life. But at the same time, it's also really important then to give him the best life possible. So yeah. Yep. So again, all these ragdoll or Persian breeds kind of can have these problems. But yeah, Bentley looks cute. Bentley is so cute. He's so lovely and such a bully. But yeah, so yeah, if you are getting a ragdoll cat because you see them and you're like, so cute, make sure you check these things. I wish we had, but because we rehomed him from someone, it's not something we could have checked ourselves. But yeah, we do check now because we've learned so much in the last, like, I think we found out like 3 or 4 months ago, and we've been learning and researching a lot. Yeah. Anyway, try not to bring the chat down. Finally, here we go. This is the final boy in my house, in my little group of boys. This is Colonel. You probably saw him on Twitter, the gamer. Yeah, this is Colonel. He's the problem child. Look at that little pudded face. He does. Everyone says he looks like Grumpy Cat. He has the same markings as Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat was actually a ragdoll with these same markings as Colonel. But Colonel doesn't have Down syndrome, and Grumpy Cat had Down syndrome. Yeah, so this is what Grumpy Cat would have looked like if he didn't have Down syndrome. This is the final boy for now. We have no more room. Don't tempt me to get another one. Don't tempt me to get another one. I will. Oh my God. Every time I see a new cat, I'm like, new cat? Yeah. Oh yes, he has cat dwarf. I think it was either Down syndrome or cat dwarfism. Yeah. But no, so he's got the same markings as Grumpy Cat with the little. He's a seal point ragdoll. All right. So this is Colonel. Oh my God, look at his little pudded face. Like he lives with me and I still can't believe he's that cute. Oh my God. So his birthday is the 17th of April, so it's really soon. And he's nearly 1 year old. He's nearly 1. He's still a little baby. I love him. He's my baby boy. I said he's forever baby, this one. This is the baby. He is a ragdoll cross Persian, and he is actually Pippa's legitimate brother. Yep. So him and Pippa are, I think they're like half brothers. I think they have either the same dad or the same mom. I can't remember. His nicknames are Baby Colonel or Himbo Cat. Yeah, he is an absolute Like, he's not smart. He's not smart at all. He, like, lost in the smart department. He's just bold, just not smart. And his motto is, screams in face, I love you so much. Do you love me? Pet me, please. He literally comes up to you and goes, "Mah!" I remember the first time we brought him home. So how we got Colonel is we saw him on Trade Me. Again, I love Trade Me for cats. Saw him on Trade Me, and I was like, I love this guy. I love him so much. And I was like, let's go look at him. And my wife's like, do we really need another cat? I was like, yeah, it would help. It would help soften the blow between Pippa and Bentley. You know, we need a buffer. Let's get a buffer cat. So we went over to the lady we got Pippa from. We went over to her house, and she's like, I remember you. You're Pippa's owners. We're like, yep. We're looking for a friend for Pippa and our other cat. And she's like, great. And we saw this guy, and he was literally just the cutest, sweetest little bean. He came over, he licked your fingers, and you're like, I love him. So yeah, after that, I was like, no, we have to have him. He's so cute. A little baby. So his hobbies are looking cute and then screaming. Like, he'll literally come up on the couch and he'll sit on the top of the couch. He'll literally be like nose to nose with you, like literally like right up here, hello, and then he'll go, ah! And you're like, what are you doing? And he literally looks at, ah! And you're like, okay, all right, cute. Being up all in your space all the time, because he literally does not like to be apart from you. If he could be attached to your hip, if he could wear your skin, he would. He literally is like, every morning I wake up, I roll over, he's literally in the bed, like under the blankets next to us. And I'm like, really? Do you have to be here? Yes, he does. He loves eating socks. So if you wear socks in my house, he eats them off your feet. And then if you take the socks off and put them down, he'll eat them and run around with them. He's done that so many times when we've accidentally left a sock lying out. He's like, yep, that's mine now. He also eats clothes. He loves clothes. He loves big, long, flowy dresses. If I put a dress on, he's like, oh, yep, num num. Any clothes you leave on the floor, they're his now. He loves playing with his big brothers. Yeah, he loves his big brothers so much, but they do not love him. He'll go up to them, he'll swipe them in the face, and then lay on his belly like, I'm baby. I'm just a little guy. And they're like, yeah, you are. And then they'll start fighting him, and it's so funny watching them go. Recently, he started catching flies and cicadas and storing them in the bed. That's his new trick. He loves to bring his flies and his lizards and his cicadas home. He'll go outside to our little catio. He'll catch one and they'll bring it inside. He'll put it right in the middle of the bed. At one point, our spare bed was so covered in flies that I found like 10 flies in the spare bed. It was bad. It was so bad. He's also put like cicadas in the bath. He's also just put cicadas in the floor everywhere. And you could just, one time he started doing this thing where he would just bring a cicada inside live in his mouth and you just hear it. So you'd be listening for the cicada. You'd be listening for the cicada and like chasing around like, what the fuck are you doing? This fucking cat, I swear to God. But yeah, no, the bed is his favorite place to store his flies. And what he'll do is, sometimes you'll wake up in the morning, he'll have a fly on the bed and he'll be like patting it. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing? And obviously gaming. He's a gamer cat. As you could see in the original photo. He loves to watch people game. And he likes to sit between you and your game. So whenever I play Dinkum, if I find a photo of it, I'll post it on Twitter. But if I play Dinkum, he literally sits in front of the TV because he likes the noises of Dinkum for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about Dinkum in particular, but like, yeah, gaming. He loves gaming. I don't know why. He loves TV. He likes to sit with you and watch you game, and you're like, okay, all right, dude. Yeah. Yes, I did miss Norma's cat. This is not my cat girl model debut. What the fuck? These are cat ear headphones. Oh my God. All right, let's look at his fun facts about Colonel. This is him with his brother Pippa. You can see he loves Pippa so much. He really, really does. So he's Pippa's biological brother, and as you can see, he loves him so, so much. He really loves Pippa a lot. He loves to chase things, and he can play fetch with you. Ragdolls are actually really smart when it comes to like playing with you. Yeah, Pippa tolerates him. I know, you can tell he's like, I tolerate this guy. And Colonel's like, I love you. And he's like, yep, I can tell that you're here. He's a really tiny boy. He's so small compared to the other cats. He's like little tiny baby. He's grown a lot though. He's nearly as big as the other boys, but not quite. Ragdolls don't grow to their full size until they're at least 5. So he's got a lot of growing to do. But yeah, ragdolls are known as puppy cats because they act more like dogs than cats. So you can play fetch with him. Like if you throw something down the hallway, he'll be like, yeah! And he'll run after it. And you're like, oh my God, so great. Oh my goodness. See you later, bye-bye. He sits on you no matter where you are or what you're doing. You could literally, like, I remember day one, I would sit in the spare room with him and he'd literally crawl up between your legs. He's like got his head up here. Like he'll literally climb on your shoulder and sit on your chest. Regardless of how dangerous that is, he just wants to be near you. He just loves you so much, and he loves people. Whenever I have family over, he comes over and screams at them and then sits on them and like gets all up in their grill. It's really cute. Yeah, he's obsessed with people and socks. He loves socks. I don't know why socks. If anybody wears socks in the house, it's game over. He'd rather have attention than food, which is kind of concerning, actually. Every time we feed the boys, there's like a routine, right? We have set food times. Yeah, did you hear a sneeze? Wife sneeze time. You could put that on the bingo card. Every time it's food time, there's 3 things that happen. You feed Pippa. Pippa runs for his food, eats it all very quickly, and runs away. Bentley like walks around. I told you her sneezes are for real. People don't believe me when I say my wife's family sneeze very loudly. They do. They're very loud. All of them do. I don't know why. Must be like a weird genetic thing. They just have loud sneezes. But yeah, so, and then Bentley will just be like, oh, there's food, cute. Eat some food, walks away. Colonel literally put his food down. He's like, meh. And then you go sit on the couch and he's like, I would rather love you. I'll eat my food when I'm ready. And you're like, okay. All right, dude. Yeah, he'd rather have pets than food. Like, if he had a choice between pets and food, he would rather have pets. And I'm like, that's not right. That's not okay, Colonel. If you're on your phone or gaming, he gets jealous. So this happens when I play my Nintendo Switch in bed. This is the worst part. If I'm like, I will want to relax of an evening with some Suika game, he will literally like crawl up into the bed and like sit between my arms while I'm trying to play Switch so I can't see the Switch. Because he really wants you. He wants you so much. He loves you so much that he would rather push his way through than you look at the screen right now. He's done the same with my phone. I've been watching videos on my phone. He like crawls up next to me like, hello. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing? He does. He's really obsessed with it. So originally when we bought him to play with Bentley because Bentley's a real big player. And we thought that maybe if we got a kitten, that the kitten would play with Bentley and leave Pippa alone. But the opposite happened. He actually plays with Pippa more, and Pippa loves to play with him, which I'm like, what the fuck? It's such a weird dynamic now, because we originally were like, oh no, he'll play with Bentley, and then Bentley will chill out and, you know, have someone to play with. But nope. Nothing ever works out the way you expected, I guess. So, yeah, Pippa loves him. And even though Pippa pretends... I mean, you can see Pippa, like, pretends not to like him. But secretly, between everyone, Pippa loves Colonel. You can tell. They, like, sleep together. They play together. They chase each other around the house. And recently, Bentley's been getting in on the action, too. Which has been kind of nice to see all 3 of them, like, zoomy together. The only problem is, if you've ever had a cat, you'll know there's such a time as called zoomy o'clock, where your cat will literally just, for no reason whatsoever, and it's normally like 3 a.m., just start running full force all around the house very, very, very fast. But all 3 of them do it at the same time. And the worst part is on days when they don't do it at the same time, because one of them will go, and then the next one, and you're like, what the fuck? You can't walk anywhere in the house without being tripped over by a cat, because they're just everywhere. And you're like, what the fuck, guys? Can you all just, like, sync up, please? He'd be like, no one's allowed to bully my little brother. It's true. It's true. But yeah, I'm part of the activity. It's true. He's so great. Zoomies is like, it's bad. We actually had a cat treadmill. I know, I'm that person. I bought a cat treadmill because I have ADHD, and I impulse buys are fun for me. So I bought a cat treadmill, and Pippa actually became like king of the cat treadmill for a while, which probably really helped his weight, to be honest, because his weight is no joke. No joke. But yeah, there we go. So that is my cat PowerPoint presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. That is all about my cats. Yeah. So if you hear any weird cat noises, now you know exactly what's going on. If you hear screaming, you know it's Colonel. If you hear, rah, 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 you know it's Bentley. If you hear like anything else, it's probably Pippa, to be honest. If you hear a scratching noise next to me, that's Pippa destroying my basement. Oh dear. But yeah. So that was part of the debut that I didn't get around to, because I severely underestimated the amount of time I would have. If you hear murder, it's Pippa. Ah! If you hear a bird cheeping in the background, you know it's Pippa, and he's brought one inside. Will there be an exam? Of course, there's always an exam. The exam now is when you hear weird cat noises in the background and you have to find out who's. I'll be like, all right, ghosties, pop quiz. Who was that? Oh dear. But yeah, no, I love cats. If you haven't noticed, I'm obsessed with cats. I do have some rules for cats that I was going to lay out in the PowerPoint, but I forgot to add that. So let me go tell you about them now. So here's my Norma rules. Hold on, we'll get back into just chatting. Ah! Okay. All right. So here are my rules for cats, okay? Rules for cats. There are rules for my cats, because, like, I don't love all cats. I'm sorry, I just don't. They have to be fluffy. They have to be medium to long hair. They have to be fluffy, and that's why I have all ragdoll cats, because what I didn't realize, right? What I didn't realize was that until I had ragdoll cats, I didn't realize how lovely it was to be snuggled up in bed with a fluffy cat. They are so fluffy, and they're just so, the fur is so soft, and you're like, this is so lovely. The one unlovely thing about it is then having to brush them, and you're like, fuck this shit. This is why we've trained Colonel from birth to be used to brushing, because it's so annoying. It's so annoying when you go to brush them and they like bite you and like, and you're like, oh my god, this is drama. But yeah. Oh, see you later. Bye. Oh my god, wait, that's old messages. Have you considered owning a pineapple as a pet? No. Why the fuck would I own a pineapple as a pet? That's not fluffy at all. That's spiky. My wife would like a pineapple. She loves pineapple. On pizza. I'm so offended by this whole situation, as you can tell. But no, fluffy cats are the best. I've seen hairless cats before. I wasn't into them at all. And if a cat has short hair, I'm sorry, I can't love it as much. For some reason, my heart is like, meh. I sound horrible. I sound like a horrible person. That I'm just like, it has to be fluffy or else I just can't. I can't. I look at it, I'm like, nah. But this is why we like ragdoll cats. I'm just obsessed with ragdolls because they're just so cute and fluffy. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Exactly, pineapple does not belong on pizza. You're right. Oh my goodness. It's so pineapple could be no, I do not like kiwi fruit. Ugh, yuck. No, thank you. But yeah. So, this is also why my house is covered in like cat scratches. We had to buy several cat posts and several cat scratches now that we have 3 cats. A lot of people think our cats are spoiled. They're right, our cats are very spoiled. We bought them a big old cat playground. It was very expensive, but luckily we got it on special. This is the thing, I wait for specials and I buy them like big fun toys. And so now next to our window we have the biggest cat post you've ever seen in your life. It was 100 kg worth of cat post. I mean, it's no joke, this thing. And like, oh my god, it's so big and so fun, and they love it so much, and I'm so happy. Yeah. And especially because ragdolls are normally bigger than normal cats. So ragdolls are kind of like offshoots of Maine Coon as well. I think it's a Maine Coon crossed with a Persian or something. But like, because of that, they are thick boys. I mean, all of our cats are like 5-6 kg. Pippa's obviously like 7.5, nearly 8 kg. These are big cats. They're big. The first time we took Pippa to the vet, they were like, are you sure this isn't a Maine Coon? And I went, no, it's not a Maine Coon. They went, oh, that's a big cat. I went, yeah, it's a big cat. So like, we need to get them the biggest cat posts. They don't fit on a regular size cat post. You have to buy them specialty cat posts. It's so weird. No one told me this before I bought a ragdoll. This is like the information people need to tell you before you buy a ragdoll. They're like, expect big cat posts. Expect to spend more money on cat posts than everyone else. Because a regular size cat post, that ain't gonna do. I don't think so. You think they can fit there? No, they'll topple that thing over. Hefty fellas, exactly. So, Ghost cats of New Zealand are awesome. Oh my god. These are real cats. These ones aren't even the ghost cats. Ghost cats. Mm-hmm. And the kind of ghosts I like. Ghosties. Ghost cats. Oh my god. Okay, but oh no. Here we go. My cat Zelda likes being held like a baby. Did I tell you? Okay. So, I had surgery last year, right? No, I hate dogs. I'm sorry. Dogs. Gross. I grew up with dogs. I do not like dogs. I never got on with dogs. I'm a cat person. I'm a cat girl. Told you. I'm a cat girl. Mm-hmm. Yes. Heard there were cats. Yes. There are cats. You're right. Hold on one sec. Okay. Cat shaming. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Okay. I had a surgery last year on my thyroid, okay? And my wife happened to be on a business trip at the time. So I had to ask my brother, my youngest brother, to come and look after me. And my youngest brother is also a cat person. He loves cats so much. So we were hanging out, and the next minute I see him just walking around the house with Bentley in his arms, just like Bentley's on his back, like holding him like a little baby. And literally, I had no voice because I just had thyroid surgery on my fucking neck. And I'm like, please stop that. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. He's just walking around my entire house. Every day he would pick him up and just carry him. And Bentley didn't complain. That was the worst part. Bentley's not even fighting it. Bentley's like, yep, I like this. And I'm like, stop. You two need to stop. The whole time he was there, and he would just carry him around, and then he would like sit on the sofa and like plonk him down and just be like, yep, that's my cat now. And I'm like, what? That's not your cat. That is not your cat. And he's like, it could be my cat. I'm like, I don't think so. That's my cat. Oh dear. Yeah, no, Bentley doesn't even fight it now. If you pick him up, he's literally like, whatever, that's cool. Cat cam went. I know, I wish. There's so many risks involved with a cat cam, which is sucky, because otherwise, absolutely, we would put a cat cam on. Yeah. We don't have the room for a cat cam. You need like a specialty space for that kind of shit. And we don't have that. Bentley's not everyone's cat. That's the thing. This is why we have to make them inside cats, because for months I was so worried that someone would just find him on the street, pick him up and be like, that's mine now. Because he would absolutely, he's the kind of cat that if someone found him on the street and just picked him up, he would be like, yep, I'm okay with this. I'm like, no, not my cat. So like, yeah, no. So I have to be very, very careful about how we protect our babies now. Like someone saw Pippa on the street, he'd be like, fuck off, and like hiss in their face and run away. Bentley's the kind of cat that would just be like, oh, yep, I'm going with you now. That's cool. I mean, the day we got him, he literally, no fuss whatsoever, just went in a box, went, yep, I'm with you now. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Pippa can take care of himself, you're right. He's got street smarts. Bentley has none. We used to call Bentley the himbo cat, and then we got Colonel, and Colonel is just... Bentley used to be our little himbo, because we'd never seen a cat so silly before. And then we got Colonel, and we realized, oh no, Bentley's not a himbo. Colonel is a bimbo. Is a himbo cat, and they'll call him bimbo cat. But he is. He's actually like the most... just the most. He's just a lot. And you're like, why are you so silly? No brain cells. His brain is very smooth. And you're like, why are you so smooth brain? Little baby cat. I know. He's just bred. I know. The thing is, you can't belly rub my cats. Bentley's line is belly rubs. Pippa never liked belly rubs. Belly rubs are actually a sign of, apparently if you touch a cat's belly, you're like breaking their trust or something. So we try not to belly rub our cats. But the one time we have given Bentley a belly rub, he does not like that. Colonel is the only cat in this house you can belly rub, which is funny because he's just like, love me. I don't care. Just love me. Please love me. And you're like, oh my God, please stop. Oh, they love head scritches. All of our cats, for some reason, are obsessed with head scritches. Head pats, chin pats, the whole works. Like ear scritches, like 2 hands, head scritches. You have to like get right in there. It's a whole thing. It's so great. Oh, I love them. I love my boys. I'm like obsessed. I'm very protective of my cats, if you can't already tell. Very, very protective of my boys. Mm-hmm. That's why we ended up with a catio. Because they were going outside and they were like causing nuisances The hair physics are so good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with the physics on the model. But yeah, do they snuggle you for fun? Yes, they do. If I'm sitting on the couch, they'll like come up, be like, hello. Even Pippa, lately, I don't know what has gone into Pippa, but lately if I'm sleeping on the couch, sometimes he'll be like, oh, hello. Hello, I've come to say hello. And you're like, okay. And he'll not be near you. He'll not touch you. He'll be like all the way down the other end of the couch, but he loves a couch sit. And you're like, okay. He loves our spare bed as well, which is a shame because very soon we've got my wife's parents coming to stay with us, which means he's going to lose his bed. He's going to be so sad. He hasn't realized this yet. He's going to be so sad. He's going to be like, no, my bed. Someone else is in my bed. Norma, why do you hate dogs? I don't know. I've always just really not liked dogs. Like dog girls, fine. Okay, a dog girl, fine, but an actual dog, I don't think so. No, I've grown up with dogs. Like, we grew up with lots and lots of dogs. The most we had at once was 4, and I really didn't like it. It was awful. Dogs smell weird. They smell very bad. When you touch them, now you smell very bad. I think maybe I've got a really sensitive nose. Yeah. And like cats don't smell. Like if you pet a cat, they don't smell that like that. They don't give you that smell, and I don't like it. Now cats smell in other ways. Like when Bentley smells like a cow. Like I don't know why he always used to stink like manure when he was going outside. I think that was like a scent of the forest got all up in his fur, and it just made him smell like a cow for some reason. I don't know why. But now he doesn't go out into the forest anymore, so he's a home cat. So it's so much better now. But no dogs. And the thing is, like, I'm nice to dogs. I used to walk my dogs. I mean, they weren't my dogs, they were my mum's dogs. But like, I used to walk them. I used to take them for walks all the time. And I enjoy walking with dogs. That's fine. I would like to walk with my cats. I think harnessing my cat up and taking them for a walk would be very cute. I think we're going to try that with Colonel. He's the one cat that we think that might do it, especially because he's still a little baby. He's still got time. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't like dogs. Would you have a pet dog? No, fuck no. We went to the animal park for my nephew's birthday, okay? So we went over for a trip to the animal park, and we saw some lions, which I was like, cute, lions are cute. The lion was stalking my nephew, though, and I was like, that's disaster waiting to happen, that is. It wants to eat the child. Oh, God! Stay away! But we were chased down by ducks because my wife decided it would be a good idea to feed the ducks. It was fine. But also, like, nah, I don't think so. I didn't like it. I was like surrounded by ducks. My nephew also wasn't quite sure about the ducks. He was like, I like the ducks. No, I don't. I like the duck. No, I don't. So I was like, I put on a brave face though, because, you know, in front of my autistic nephew, I don't want to scare him or scare the ducks. So I was like, I'm pretending to like these ducks, but no, I don't think so. They were kind of weird, kind of smelly, kind of like, yeah, Oh man, honestly, I was gonna say like cats stealing food. We're very good with keeping our food away from our cats, which is so funny because we eat at our coffee table. Like we don't have a dining table. We're too lazy for that shit. We do it like Japanese style. We sit on the floor at a coffee table and we just kind of do that. It's better for you, you know, getting up and down off the floor like that all the time. But the problem is our cats like to sit on the coffee table, so I have to wipe it all the time. But they've actually never had human food, which is surprising. There's been a couple times where there's been accidental nearly eating human food, but like we're pretty good at keeping the human food away from the cats. Yeah. Oh my God, a duck bit my feet once. Nah, I don't think so. See, this is the thing. I couldn't do that. If a duck bit me, I'd be like, fuck off. No, thanks. I already get scared when my cats bite me. And I love my cats. If they bite me, I'm like, oh no! But like, would your cats help you with rats or mice? Yeah, so we had a mouse in the house once. The reason we found it was because Pippa tracked it down and tried to kill it. So if we ever move out and live our Stardew Valley fantasy like way out in the countryside, which eventually we kind of want to, we'll be fine. No mouse in our house. If we get rats ever, nope. Pippa will definitely take care of that. Even Colonel's a really good little hunter, which is surprising because ragdolls are not supposed to be hunters, and they're not supposed to be like chasing around. I remember when we got Colonel, and I went to the lady we bought Pippa from, and she's like, "How is Pippa?" And I said, "He's great. He's killed like 15 birds." And she's like, "What?" And I went, "Yeah, he's killed like 15 birds. He loves to hunt." She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Ragdolls aren't supposed to do that." And I went, "Yeah, I know. But he has." And she's like, "Oh, okay." I went, I don't know what happened to this cat, but yeah, this is what he does now. I mean, it's because he's a Scorpio, I guess, you know? Oh my god, chickens are the most savage pets. I used to have chickens. I grew up in a rural house, so I grew up with like 10 acres of land, sheep and chickens. And I remember one time there were chickens right outside our front door, and there was this like little ledge, and the mother chicken had her little baby chickens, and she jumped up on this ledge, and she was trying to get these little baby chicks to jump like a meter in the air. And I was like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. So I went there. I was like a child. I went there, picked up a baby chicken, started to put them up on the ledge. The mother chicken was like, "Wah!" and like chased me inside. And so I'm screaming, "Oh my god, no!" Running to the house. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. After that, I was like, "No, I don't think so." My wife wants chickens, because she wants eggs, and yeah, I was like, that'd be handy, but also, fuck no, that's so scary. I don't like it. No, yeah, they do. Yeah, our chickens do that too. They sleep up in the trees, and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out. My pet's cat, my pet snake. Pet snake! No, I don't think so. My wife really wants to get like pet snakes or pet cockroaches or something, but luckily can't have that shit in New Zealand. Thank God. Mom wants a miniature cow. My mom wants a pig. She wants a teacup pig, and I'm like, you live in suburbia. What the fuck do you want with a pig? You're gonna have to get a bigger house for a pig. And she's like, nah, I could have one here. I'm like, I don't think so. Oh dear. I was like, you don't have the land for that. They just bought a swim spa. I don't know what they want, where they put a pig. Like, they barely have the room for a swim spa, let alone a pig. What the fuck? It's very hard to care for. Yeah, they look like it. They don't look tame, and this was a jump scare right now. Well, hello. I'm so glad that you've been jump scared by me. Norma jump scare is absolutely what I'm going for here. Snakes are generally the chillest pets. No. I don't think so. We're going to Australia later in the year, and I'm already terrified I'm going to see a snake. I've never seen one up close, and I want to keep it that way. Do your cats like to dress up? No, they don't. We have not tried to dress up our cats. The problem is a lot of the cat costumes that you buy are for regular sized cats and not ragdoll sized cats. And then you get a ragdoll and you're like, holy shit, this cat is huge. You know what I mean? Like these cats are so big. So big. I don't know how they're supposed to fit in the little costumes. They would look really cute though. I think Colonel would probably dress up really cute. They have boopable snoots. No, I don't think so. Do you know who has a boopable snoot? My cat. Why? Because apparently if you can boop the snoot of your cat, it shows you that they trust you a lot. So my cats must trust me a lot because they let us both dingle dangle their legs and boop the snoot. It's so funny too because I watch a lot of cat YouTube, and so now every time I'm on YouTube I always get cat shorts recommended to me. There's a few famous ragdoll cats on YouTube that I watch, and I saw like 2 of their videos, and now I get recommended their stuff all the time. It's so great. I would love to join cat YouTube, but that doesn't seem like my thing. No, I'm gonna sit with gamer girl and music content, and maybe eventually we'll let our cats be famous. I do think that Colonel has potential. Do you know? I was gonna say I love Walter the cat. Yes, if you've never seen Walter the cat, go look at Walter the cat. He is so cute. He's like a ginger. Isn't he a gingy ragdoll? Oh my god, all the best, most famous cats are ragdolls. I'm not saying that there's a theme here, but there's a reason why all the best, most famous cats are ragdolls. I mean, look at Grumpy Cat. They're just so cute. Yeah, gamer cat girls are awesome. Yeah, I'm not a cat girl. Well, I am a cat girl. I love cats. But I'm not a cat myself. I love that the music went quiet when I said that. I'm not a cat. Walthazar, Bob Balthazar, Fee Fi Folthazar. Yes. Yes. The orange Dorito cat. We're all cat girls who love cats. Oh my god. Not yet, you're not. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. I look like Tifa Lockhart. Who the fuck is Tifa Lockhart? I don't know. Who is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She's a cat person, not a cat. Exactly. I'm a cat person, not a cat girl. Do cats love milk? They do. When we first got Pippa, we actually used to give him baby cat milk, like pet milk. So there's a special milk you can buy because cats are all lactose intolerant. So you should not give your cat actual milk. But what you should give them is like special pet milk you buy from the pet shop. So we used to get it for him as a treat because he has like a gastro issue. So we have to feed him like super specialty food, which is a problem. But the pet milk, he used to have a lot of pet milk and he used to love it. It was like his favorite thing and he went off it for a while, but yeah, it's expensive though. We try not to buy it too much. Apparently you shouldn't also give your cats too much of that either. So the cat girl arc. Oh my god, stop. I have exited my cat girl era. I had a cat girl era. I had it. I went through that, came out the other side, and listen, I got the cat ear headphones now. Isn't that enough for you? Isn't that enough? Oh my goodness. It was a phase. Exactly, it was a phase. It was a phase that time. But yeah, Tifa's from Final. I've never played Final Fantasy. Can you tell? Never. I was like, what the fuck? No, I've never played Final Fantasy. I played Kingdom Hearts. I guess that doesn't count though, right? They're not the same thing? No? I was in my cat girl era once. I left it immediately, moved on to emo. Oh my god. Have you let them have those lickable treats? So one time we tried to lure Pippa out of my neighbor's bush. That's like not even a euphemism. That's literally like she had like a bush in her back garden and he got stuck in there. Well, he didn't get stuck. He just refused to come out because I think he knew he was going to the vet that afternoon. So one of the neighbors who was also a cat lady who had like the best name for a cat ever. Her cat was named Zucchini. And I was like, what the fuck? You have a cat named Zucchini? She's like, yeah. She came out with a lickable treat and he refused. That was the day my brother nearly lost a hand because he put his hand with the lickable treat through the fence to try and lure Pippa out. And oh man, that was so funny. It was really, I've never seen my brother scream and run so fast in his life. Literally, there he was, hand through the fence. Next minute, all I hear is, oh my God! And watch him just sprinting down the driveway. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, Pippa tried to take my hand off. His girlfriend was watching and she was like laughing and then also concerned and scared. And it was just, at one point we actually had to knock on my neighbor's door, go into her garden and like, I got my brother who is like, he's like 6'2", built like a rugby player, like massive dude. I made him climb into the bush to get him. And I'm stood there like, can you see him? And he's like, I'm stuck. And I'm like, it's okay. We're going to get him out. I promise. It's going to happen. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah. But yeah, Zucchini, best name for a cat. Honestly, I love that. Zucchini for a cat. It was really funny watching her, like, every time she lost Zucchini and it was Zucchini's dinner time, she'd just stand outside her house yelling, Zucchini! Like, oh my God. Oh, I loved it. It was very fun. But yeah. Yeah, by the way, I have a lot of brothers, if you haven't already caught on. Yeah, if you haven't already caught on, I have a lot of brothers. I have 3 younger brothers. And, well, technically now 4 brothers, because I have a brother-in-law as well, because Celia's brother, he counts. Every time I see him, that's, if you haven't met him, by the way, his name's Kia. Hi, Kia. He's also a VTuber, actually. He recently became a VTuber. Hopefully he's going to get his model rigged soon. And we'll be able to see him schmoove around, which would be kind of fun. But, yeah, it's kind of fun that, like, I have so many brothers now. And one of them's a VTuber, which it really excites me. I love it when people become VTubers. You know, I lure them to the anime side. It was so funny too because his model mama is my model mama, so we're both VTuber siblings and actual siblings through my wife. Oh, and your model looks so good. Thank you so much. Yeah, shout out to my model mama Fang and my rig papa Smooth Shading, who did a really, really good job, I think. Yeah, we're double siblings. I know. When my wife becomes hopefully gets a Fang model in the future too, we're gonna be all have the same model. It's gonna be so great. Oh man, it's gonna be so cool. But yeah. I actually can't wait till my lore video comes out. We've been working really hard on a lore album to go with the lore video. The art is nearly finished. I've shown off some pieces on the community tab, so if you want to see some samples of that, you can check that out. I might also put it on I started a Patreon, so I have 2 Patreons now, one for my other project and one for this, where I'm giving away like sneak previews and behind the scenes stuff. Waiting for Norma model. Yeah, and then you're gonna see it's just like a goose because she loves geese. Norma's model is literally just gonna be a goose so she can honk at you. And I'll be like, stop honking at the ghosties, Mom. Stop it. But yeah, I've posted a couple of little sneak previews. But all of my family are featured in the lore video, except for my wife and my dad. But pretty much everybody else is in the lore video. And I had to ask my brothers about what they wanted to look like. So when I showed them their little characters in the lore video, they were all very happy. So it makes me really proud to be able to like have that in there, because like I'm a real big family person. If you haven't already caught on, like I'm a real big family person. So it's just it's really cool. I'm very excited. Will there be alternatives for the model? Just wondering in case, because it's really nice. What do you mean alternatives? What kind of alternatives are you looking for? At the moment, no. There's just this. Just this model here. Although in the future I am working on a 3D model right now. My dream is to have the ability to have like Norma be like family. Yeah, it's true. It's so true. I have a 3D model in the works. Because I've always wanted to have like a proper working 3D model that looks like my main model. So hopefully that'll be out soon-ish, hopefully, maybe in a couple months. Because I really, really, really want to do some like, maybe not VR streams, but like 3D streams. I also want to do like cover songs that have dances. Like I'm a big fan of K-pop and I would love to do some K-pop covers with like a dance music video. I think that would be really cool. One of my things that I've seen, because I know other VTubers do like those MMD videos where they do like dances of songs. And what I've always said to my wife is my big thing that really bugs me is when I'm like, you could also cover the song though. You could do that. You could cover the song and then dance to it. I think that would just make it so much better. Yeah, I have so much character lore and many characters my friends just deal with sending animations. Oh my god. I'm not a big lore person, but the thing with me and lore, right, is I had a big think about this before my debut, and I was like, look, what is important to me about lore? And for me, lore has to make sense. And not just that, but lore also has to like, I don't know, it has to like enhance the viewing experience if you're going to have like really intricate lore. So I've kept my lore very simple. And the reason I did a lore album is because I was like, I want my lore to mean something. I know a lot of VTubers, and this is not a read on other VTubers, by the way, but I was going to say, like, I see a lot of VTubers out there who put their lore video out, and either it's too long, it's too complicated, doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't connect, and it's a video you watch one time and you move on, right? But this video, because I'm putting so much time and effort and let's be honest, money towards the lore video, because these things are expensive, they're not cheap at all. I really want it to mean something and have some like future purposes. So that's why I decided to go for an album and have it be musical, because I thought then it also not only allows people to experience it again and again or want to come back and watch it, it also it's just more special that way. So yeah, it does mean it's taken a lot longer to do, but I'm really, really happy. Yeah, in the past I've had lore videos that I've kept quite short and quite vague as well. I normally keep my lore short, vague, and just have it be like a one-time thing and that's it. But like also this time I was like, nah, if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go for it. So that's why I'm doing the whole album. Do you fear the lore getting outdated? I mean, look, that's why I've made it into an album though, because for me, if I make it musical and make it like have music around it, I don't think music dates as quickly as lore does. You know what I mean? Like, lore videos get old and people want to move on from them. But the best lore videos I've seen are the ones that have a musical element to them, because you want to come back to that song again and again and experience that again. So yeah, so that's why I've paired it with music, because I think like, sure, music also ages, but I think that like in 5 years time, it's going to be like listening back to that like, oh wow, that's where I was 5 years ago, and that's really cool. Yeah, turn you on to songs. Good music lasts forever. Exactly. Plus also, I've always wanted to make an album. Like, that's my dream, is to make music and have an album. And the lore album idea came to me back in end of 2022, and I was really pushing it at the time in something else I was doing that I can't talk about, obviously. But at the same time, it didn't come to fruition for a few reasons. One, I had surgery, so I couldn't sing. And two, it was just declined. So, like, it was one of those things that I was like, okay, well, I can't do that now. So I'm going to park the idea and save it for when I'm really, really ready and able to do it in the way that I want it to be done. That's the other thing. I'm a big control freak. I'm like a massive control freak. So I like to have a hand in all this stuff. I like to do stuff myself because, like, you know, I want it to be special and unique to me and have my own, like, flair to it. So, yeah. Yeah. Norma, can I use one of your songs for my prayer? Of course you can. Yeah. I've said on my website, and I've said on all kinds of stuff, right? I'm very happy for people to remix my music. I'm happy for people to use my music. People can play it on their streams. People can do reaction videos to it. I literally, as long as people are being nice about it and they're not like downloading it and like sharing it illegally or reposting it themselves somewhere else, I'm happy for people to use my music however they want. Yep. There's only one video I think that can get you copyright struck here on YouTube. I think that's Dark Desires. So outside of that, if you want to use it, you absolutely can. I've decided recently, after the Dark Desires debacle, I got copyright struck on my own fucking channel for using Dark Desires. And after that, I decided that now when I post my songs, because I post them through DistroKid, but when I post my songs, I'm not going to have them in the copyright system on YouTube. Because I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right to copyright strike people and get people in trouble for a fucking, like, a song. If people want to play my song on their stream or play my song in their video, like, as long as it's credited, I'd be so fucking thrilled for that. And I don't want a copyright strike getting in the way of that. You know? It's just not cool. Yeah. And now you're here. I know. I'm here now. And I'm so excited to be doing the stuff I'm doing now. I don't know if people could tell at the debut. I am so excited about all the stuff that we have going on. And now the model's here. Yay! Now the model's here too, and I can finally move around. It's just made everything so much better. The YouTube system was made in the major music industry, and it's automated. Yep. It's just, Norma have good lawyers? Do I have good lawyers? No. I probably should, though. I probably should. Oh, dear. Yeah. So there we go. YouTube is generally falling apart. I know. Oh, my God. But yeah. I don't do custom songs yet. If people want custom song commissions, I think later on is something I'm going to be looking into. But yeah. What do we need like hey, get your people to talk to my people, and then we'll see about that. I would love to write a pro wrestling entrance song. I think that'd be kind of sick to get to be on. I love wrestling. I do love a bit of wrestling myself, so. But yeah, they changed the size of the pause button like 15 times in the last 3 months instead of fixing it. Calling out YouTube on a YouTube stream. Man, that takes guts. I like that. But yeah, it's like a whole thing. And making music on YouTube is so strange because a lot of the time people can't get found when you're making original music these days. Actually, it's funny because before I started making all my music, I was talking to a friend of mine and they were like, hey, you do know you're going to have to do covers to get your music discovered, right? And I was like, yeah, probably. But also, I really wanted to make my own stuff and my own songs. And so recently I've been playing around with YouTube promotion. So if you found me through YouTube promotion, YouTube sponsorship, hello, let me know in the comments below of the video when this is over, if you found me through YouTube sponsors and YouTube promotion, because I'm playing around with it lately on some of my music and I just want to see how it goes. But also, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I knew in the beginning that I would probably have to do some like covers to like get my stuff seen, but then I started posting my own original stuff, and ironically it gets more views than my covers anyway, so I'm like, oh, cool. But yeah, so it's a whole thing. Legit only found you on a recommendation from a friend who knew your stuff before. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, no, so it's very, very, very cool. And it's great. I've actually seen recently a couple of people have started reacting to my songs. I haven't commented on them yet because I have seen them, but I'm also like, I was just waiting to debut before I started like commenting on people's stuff, being like, oh my god, you saw my song! Ah! But like, it makes me so excited. And like, obviously at the debut, we played the Dark Desires remix, which again, so cool. I love that people want to remix my stuff, and like, eventually, hopefully people will want to cover my music, or like, I don't know. I think that would be so cool to see people like enjoying my music like that. It makes me really excited to see that people like it, I guess. Yeah. I know there's a lot of VTubers out here doing music, but also, I don't know, eventually I'd like to, you know, put more out and do more stuff with it and see what happens. Also, I have got plans actually to do some music making streams. Yeah! So I'm really excited. So I'm really excited for that. Yep. So excited for that. I wasn't allowed to do it before in the before times. I was told no. But no one can tell me no now. Yeah, if I want to make my terrible music on stream, then I can. I dabbled with a little bit of it on Twitch a few months ago, and people seem to like it. So I really want to do it. I'll show you a little bit the behind the scenes of me. It's basically just me grabbing a bunch of loops and going, right, what loops sound good together? And then like trying to write music to that, and then sending it to someone who knows what they're doing, and then hoping the person who knows what they're doing sees something good in my initial thing and then makes it better. You know? That's how all the music comes together. I literally am like, hey, I've got this song that I started writing. What do you think? Send it to someone who knows what they're doing. And then they go, yep, that sounds good. And then I keep writing it and keep writing it and keep writing it and keep writing it. And then eventually we have a song. So Norma can see we talked about this last time. We literally talked about this last week. Why does everybody want me to say ada ada? Why? What? Do I look like your mother? Do I look like your mommy? I don't fucking think so. I had a whole song about that. Not your mommy, but I know I'm cute. Call me goddess, you'll get my boot. It's true. I don't know why people want to call me mommy. Wait, deal? Deal? No, you're not supposed to get turned on by that. You're not supposed to be like, yeah, I'm down with that. No, thank you. Oh my god. Yes, go. No, stop that. Oh my god. My goddess era is over. I'm telling you. My goddess era ended in 2023. Fuck that. Oh my god. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for that. Jesus Christ. I'm expecting a lawsuit any day now. Mother of... Exactly. I am mother of cats. When I said cat mommy, people were like, mommy? And I'm like, no, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're focusing on the wrong thing. The wrong thing, damn it. Oh my god, your accent is very cute. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So for people who don't know, I am from New Zealand, but I am British. So sorry to burst your bubble. I know, she's British. Not again. So my accent is a little bit British and a little bit New Zealand, because I've been living here for like 24 years, a long time. So my no, you're like, not again. Every time, listen, did the tea not give it away? Did the teacup not give it away? I'm British, I'm sorry. But yeah, like, it's a whole thing. My accent is, like, held on for dear life all these years, and I'm really, really surprised that it has. Everyone's shocked. They're like, you've been there for 20 years, and your accent is still kind of hanging on by a thread. It is, you're right. I'm not quite sure why. It's mostly because I put it on when I was in high school. People used to mistake me for a Kiwi, so I used to pretend to be more British than I was. Yeah. Ada with the accents. So I thought, listen, if you want to Ada, you can go and ask the other account when I finally stream there again. When my twin is streaming, you can ask her. She'll Ada for you. I don't do that here. Accent screwed. Exactly. My accent is fucky wucky at the best of times. Brits don't have a monopoly on it. Oh my god. Yeah. My accent is like a hybrid. It's also why apparently I have a very distinct voice. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think I have a distinct voice? People have told me recently that this is the case, but I don't believe them. I was literally like, my voice is not that distinct. I think if people heard it, they'd be like, yeah, maybe that's Norma. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it's the voice I've heard in my brain for like years now. You know? But yeah, I don't think my voice is that distinct, but apparently, according to some people, it might be. I don't know. What do you think, Ghosties? Do you think it's distinct? Oh my god, your voice is very good and nice. Be advised, enemy, fucky wucky accent. It's true. Your voice is very distinct. Yeah. So if you heard me screaming in a crowd, you'd know who it was. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Your voice has become distinct to me for some reason. Not quite sure what that reason might be, huh? Your voice is calming. Well, that's surprising because I scream a lot. I do. I'm literally like, the whole time while I'm here. This is not the calming channel. If you want the calming channel, you can go somewhere else. There we go. They got the wink going. It's a very familiar voice. Hopefully not too familiar. I don't want to get in trouble. Calming screams. Yeah. Just wait until I play a game like, what did I scream the most in back in the day? I Am Bread. That's a game that I've screamed a lot at. Literally, I think the last time I played I Am Bread, it was just an hour of me going, oh my god! What the fuck? It was like that for an hour, and then, yeah. And then everyone was like, I'm deaf now. And you're like, are you? I'm sorry, I take no responsibility for that. You should have turned your headphones down. Oh my goodness. Such a soothing voice. So soothing. Everyone's voice is distinct as whether or not people will recognize it. It's true. That's true. That's very true. I don't feel like it's fairly distinct. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. People always seem to like pick my voice out sometimes. I don't know. Help I Retro Crash had to move to speakers. Oh my god. Not surprised. Speaking of games, I'm so excited we finally get to game with the model this week. We're going to finally test the quality of my computer, and we're going to see how good the computer is at running the model and a game at the same time. I'm really, really excited. I guess I find the screaming soothing. I found that, so I made a parody of like ASMR on the channel a few months ago, because there was a meta going around where you do like girlfriend trips down the stairs and dies ASMR. Mine was scaring your ghost hunter girlfriend ASMR, and it's just literally me screaming at the top of my lungs. Your tone is about the same to me when you scream. Is it? Oh my god. Oh no. But yeah, so that was it. The algo brought me here. Love your voice and your physics. Oh, my hair physics? My hair is pretty swishy, right? My hair is pretty swishy and lovely. Yeah. Wait, that was a parody? It was so soothing though. Oh my fucking god. The amount of people, I thought that would happen. I thought people would see it and be like, oh, she's so good at ASMR. My new favorite ASMR VTuber, ParaNorma. I'm like, fuck off. Fuck all the way off for that. No. Oh my god. So the game with her model might break her PC. It shouldn't. My PC's pretty good, but also, lately it's had some issues. We got them fixed. I don't know if you saw my Twitter, but like 2 days before my debut, my computer shit its pants and basically needed to be wiped and reset. So the day before my debut, I was setting all of this up again. It took me a while to figure it all out again. I had to re-download everything. I had to reset everything. Luckily, I've saved everything to like a Google Drive, because otherwise I would have cried. And my rigger and I had to have like we had to save all of the presets on my model, and luckily we did that, because otherwise, oh my god, I would have been so fucked. But yeah, anyway, so gaming. This week I'm really excited to do some gaming. I've been saving games until post-debut. I was saying while I was PNG tubing that I was saving some games until this week. So I'm really excited to finally play some. Yay! So this week we're going to be playing 2 games. The plan is that we're going to be playing Ghostmaster. Yeah, it's going to be my first gaming stream with the model, and I'm so excited. I need to figure out the mod for it, because otherwise it's going to crash. I mean, it still might crash, and that would be really fun. Could you imagine the game just fucking crashes on the first gaming stream? Be like, all right, that's it. Everyone go home. That's it. We're done now. Thanks for coming, everyone. Great stream. Game crashed. Off we go. Ring fit. No, God, no. I'm so unfit. I don't want you to hear me. I recently had COVID. I don't want you to hear me being like into the mic for an hour. That would be terrible. I'm so unfit. And because I had COVID, I don't think so. My chest is still not right. No. The stream's ending. No, not now. That was a joke. I was joking. But yeah, I was going to say, so we're playing Ghostmaster. And then I also want to play Grabbed by the Ghoulies this week. Yeah! We're going to emulate some games. Woohoo! Emulate some games. Emulate some games. Emulate some games. So when you ask me, Norma, are you emulating this? The answer is yes. Yes, I'm a pirate. Don't get me for it. We'll just have to be very about it, you know, very just don't let Nintendo hear you saying that word. I know. We love game emulation. I know, right? Me too. So yeah, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. It's an Xbox classic. It got a real bad rap, and I'm hoping to solidify its place in you must play this game territory, because it's so fun. It's always morally correct to emulate games. Exactly, it is. You're right. Needs an eye patch? Oh no! Can you get me a hat and an eye patch? Oh my goodness. Poor pirates. Poor. I love game modding. Yeah, so Ghostmaster needs a mod to play properly. And also, yeah, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I've really wanted to play for a long time, but I've not been able to because of rules. But fuck that. We don't have rules no more. Yay! Woohoo! No more rules. No more rules. So we can play what the fuck we like. That's why we played Hell Pie, which should have got me cancelled, but it fucking didn't, and I'm still surprised. World War II poos absolutely should have got me cancelled, but no. I think during your debut you said ideas for scare games. How should we recommend them with comments? Yeah, or ! Discord in the chat, and come join the Ghoul HQ Discord. Yes. If you join the Discord, we have an entire channel in there. We've got a forum. I don't know why my tongue keeps popping out. Got a forum. A forum where you can recommend stream games. There's already quite a few in there, but yeah, this is a safe for work Discord server. So it is safe for work, so you can join and hang out with the other ghosties and chat and send memes and stuff. It's also a good place to put clips. We've got a clip channel, so if you make clips of any of the streams here on YouTube, you can send them in there so I can see them and we can all laugh together. People can make memes of me, fan art, all that kind of stuff. All happens in the Discord. There's a whole channel for game recommendations, yes. Because a lot of games I haven't played, so you can ruin my life by making me play more games. But no, in terms of horror games I wanted to play, I have plans to play Little Nightmares, but I haven't decided when I'm going to start Little Nightmares yet. Yeah. We play ghost games. I am starting with some ghosty themed games. That's why we're playing Grabbed by the Ghoulies and Ghostmaster to start with, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there. I do want to play some like ghosty themed games. Because it does fit the vibes. Horror games also, I guess, fit the vibes, but also I'm really scared of horror games. But apparently that makes it good content. And so, for you, I shall do that. I don't like sports games, so no, I don't think I'll ever play a hockey game. Nah, Not my thing. I'm not a real sports game fan. The only sports game I've ever played is SSX Tricky and Sega Soccer Slam, and that's about the height of it. I don't even play like Wii Sports. I played Switch Sports once. I was on a Switch Sports collab with some people once, and I actually nearly won, to be fair. As the most unfit person, as the chronically ill person, I was very surprised that I was that good at Switch Sports. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Oh dear. Call of Duty Ghost count? Nah, I don't play anything with shooty games. Yeah, so I can't play anything that is first person, especially first person shooters, because it sets off my motion sickness. There are games like Poppy's Playtime that I really want to play, which might be okay for a little while, but not for the whole, like, I can't play it for like hours. I actually love Tekken. I'm a real Tekken fan, so maybe. Tekken 4, probably not. My favorite is Tekken Tag Tournament. Tekken Tag is the best. Vampire Survivors, but maybe too flashy. We'll see. I'll have a look. There's like a Tekken 8 is so hot right now. Is it really? Oh my god, I'm a real big Tekken fan. I used to main Jack or Unknown. I used to when I played Tekken Tag, I used to play Unknown a lot, and everyone was like, "Why the fuck do you play Unknown?" I'm like, "Cause it's fun." That and what was the Ogre? I was that girl. I was like, I'm literally just playing as Ogre, Unknown best Tekken waifu. I know, a goth mommy. Can you tell? Yeah, goth mommy's got to stick together. I liked the little wolf behind her that was like controlling her. Yeah. Oh, what was the one? What's the name of the robot girl with the chainsaw for hands? I played Tekken 6 or Tekken 7 or something, and it had the girl with chainsaw for hands. Is her name Alyssa? Yep. I like her too. She's so cute. I like how she was like all pretty and pink, and the next minute she's like, chainsaws for hands. And you're like, yeah, chainsaws for hands. Like Alyssa. She's great. Yeah. I don't know what it is about the robot characters on Tekken. I do like them a lot. Also, I used to play, what was his name? The big guy that does the big kick on your head. Yeah, Nina. Oh, Nina's great. I used to also play the bear character. He was kind of cool. Panda. Jin. Oh, Jin's cool. Customized Raven. Raven is cool too. Yep. So many for psychological horror games, but I can't freaking code. So my wife actually went to school for video game design. I've been poking her for years to make a game, but maybe eventually she will. So, yeah, if you see Sealer in the Discord, poke. Not seriously, don't poke her. She'll if you poke her, she'll want to do it less. But like eventually, I said to her, you should make a game so I can voice act in it. You know what? What's up, you little fan? Hello. Hachi died. Oh my god, they killed him finally. They finally killed. I literally like Norma the video game. I did ask actually. I was like, we could do like ParaNorma the platformer game. I love platformer games so much. I was also thinking about next week potentially starting Mario, because it frustrates the shit out of me. And I'm not talking about like new Mario. I'm talking like Mario World. Super Mario World had like a moment on Twitch a few years. Was it last year? I think it had a moment where like Zentreya was playing it, and then everyone played it. It's so fucking hard. I gave it a go on my Switch. And I was so mad. By the end of me playing it, I was like, fuck that. Doodle Jump! Oh, I remember Doodle Jump. I was so obsessed with Doodle Jump. Yeah, I remember. Okay, does anybody remember the My Chemical Romance video game? Does anybody remember it? When I was 13, I used to play that thing on my computer late at night in my bedroom, and it would play like an 8-bit version of Helena or something in the background. It was so fun. It was so difficult for some reason. Like there was a video game. There was a My Chemical Romance video game. They had a Flash game. It was like a browser game that exists. How do you not know? Oh, if I find it, I'll put it in the Discord. Join the Discord. We can talk about that later. We could have an entire stream where I try and track it down. Honestly, I should become a lost video game expert. I should become a video historian. I play it on stream. If I can find it, I will. Yeah, honestly, it's like lost media at this point. But my god, if I fucking find it. Oh, if I find it, we're playing it. We're playing it, and I'm going to sing Helena the whole time. Yeah, it was based on their second album, which is, oh my god, what the fuck is it called? What the fuck is it called? I've forgotten. Oh my god, my ADHD and my brain fog from COVID is so bad. MCR albums. It's the one with 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. That's the one. Which is actually, ask me on any given day and I'll tell you it's my favorite album. Yeah, 3 Cheers. It was based on that. Because all of My Chemical Romance albums, if you didn't know this, are like concept albums based around a theme. So 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is on the theme of like lost love and like a man and a woman who get married and they're like together forever because they like die because one of them does a bad thing or something. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. Black Parade is obviously about somebody who dies of the big sea and then goes to the Black Parade, which is like, I guess, heaven and a hell kind of allegory. And then you have Danger Days, which is about superheroes, and very, very Umbrella Academy. Sorry, again, My Chemical Romance, I love them so much. I was actually supposed to, now this is going to make me so sad. I was supposed to see My Chemical Romance back in 2023. They came to New Zealand, and my wife bought us tickets in 2020 to go see My Chemical Romance, because they're my favorite band, and I still love Gerard Way so much. I love him so much. I said to my wife, I'm sorry, I know I'm asexual and I know I'm married, but if he looks at me and he's like, Norma, come with me, I'll be like, yes! Take me with you! I will become one with the band! Yeah, so anyway, so 2020 then happened. So obviously the pandemic happened, so they cancelled it. Well, they didn't cancel it, they moved it. So they moved it to 2022. Then they moved it to 2023. The problem is they moved it to 2023 because it was supposed to be on my birthday, like around my birthday in 2022. And then 2023 came and it was the week of my surgery. So here I was, my wife was in Australia, my neck was sliced on open and I couldn't go because I can't go with a fucking open neck wound to a concert in the middle of a field somewhere. Like, it was not going to happen. So I ended up not going. I was so sad. But I gave the tickets to my brother. And then Gerard Way turned up in a skirt. And for 2 weeks afterwards, my brother was like, why did he wear a skirt? And I was like, 'cause it's hot. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was hot. That's why. 'Cause he looks good in it. You should try it sometime. I had to explain that clothes don't have a gender to my brother. But no, it was great. And it was great. It was great. It looked so good. I was so gutted. But you know what? At the end of the day, like, yeah, exactly. Gerard can wear what the fuck he wants. He looks good in it. He was rocking the outfit and I loved it. But I saw the photos and my brother said it was amazing. And so next time they fucking come to New Zealand, I will be there. You can find me. I'll be the one crying in the corner like, I love them so much. I love them so much. Oh my god, My Chemical. Gerard Way's right there. That'll be me. Yeah. Yep. Did you know that before My Chemical Romance was founded, they worked for... Yes, I know Gerard worked for Cartoon Network. I know that because he spoke about it in his first album because that's why he wrote Skylines and Turnstiles. It was a song about witnessing what happened during the 9/11 attacks. Yeah. So there we go. So, Yep, and that's why he started doing music, which I'm like, that's so crazy. I mean, to be fair, as somebody who has had like a family tragedy, like obviously it's not on a scale of that. That was a humongous deal, but like someone who had a family tragedy and then turned to music, I think it's so, like, music is so powerful and it just shows the test of like the power of music. You know, creative people, when something horrible happens, sometimes we turn to music because it's a really nice way to get your feelings out. Not to say all of my songs are secretly about stuff that's happened to me, but also... Yeah, but no, I love My Chemical Romance. If I find the game, we'll play it. And we'll see. Yeah. Calls to Twilight calls to 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my god. It's the circle of content. Spyro. I love Spyro. Yeah. But yeah, so no, there was already a My Chemical Romance video game, but if you want to make another one, honestly, I don't think anyone will complain if you make another My Chemical Romance video game. The world needs more My Chemical Romance content. Honestly, so true. We need it. Umbrella Academy was fucking sick. Like, we need more of that stuff. Yeah, are people just naming stuff in the chat to try and, like, trigger a tangent? You're like, quick, tell the ADHD girl something funny, and maybe she'll talk about it for the next, like, 25 minutes to an hour. Spyro is actually one of my favorite games of all time. Halo, I've played one time, and the only time I've been good at Halo is when I've accidentally killed someone because I was, like, looking the wrong way and I turned around and shot them in the face. In the game, not in real, in the game. Have to make that, like, in the game. Also, Helena was on SingStar, and Helena being on SingStar, like, made my entire lifetime, because what's the worst thing I could say? Was, like, the best thing. So long and good night. The best. I actually used to have a Walkman when I was in high school, and I remember, like, I would take my CDs everywhere, and here are some CDs I had. I had My Chemical Romance, obviously. I had, like, both the first one and 3 Cheers. I'm not okay. I love it. And then I had Fever You Can't Sweat Out by Panic at the Disco. Yep, I'm that girl. Panic at the Disco were, like, my second favorite band. And then I had, oh god, The Used. I had an album by The Used. It was the first one. I really like The Used. The Used is a really good band. Yeah, I like Burt McCracken's voice. I don't know what it is about it. It's so, like, he's got a really pure tone. But for some reason I love their songs. I love their songwriting. I'll have to do an emo karaoke again. I say again because a few years ago my brother and I did an emo karaoke. We called it emo-oki, and it was really, really fun. And he came over. So for context, one of my brothers is a rock singer. He's actually a professional musician. He's touring around at the moment, just doing, like, small gigs and stuff, but he's a rock singer in a rock band. So I had him come over and we did an emo karaoke a few years ago, but maybe we'll have to do it again. We sang, like, Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance, The Used, Panic at the Disco. I did some Paramore. Like, oh, so good. My emo phase wasn't a phase. If I could still force myself to wear skinny jeans, I probably would. I always wear baggy t-shirts anyway. I like a big skull t-shirt. Emothon 2 Electric Boogaloo. I know. It could be so fun. Yeah. I'll have to call Frankie and be like, Frankie, it's time, Frankie. It's time. Oh my god. He has his own PNG. Did I tell you? For Frankie's birthday in 2022, I bought him a PNG. When I was starting this stuff, I got him a PNG so he can also PNG stream. So he has his own little chibi PNG, so we might have to do emo-oki with both of the PNGs. It could be really, really fun. I think it could be kind of cool, maybe. Yeah. I'm sure Frankie would love to come and say hi at some point. His voice is actually excellent. Ironically, he's not on my album. I managed to get Norma and my other brother Asher to sing on the album, but Frankie didn't want to, which I was like, so fucking rude. But maybe I can convince him to come and do an emo-oki with me at some point. Yeah, and we can do some duets, and you can see the sibling rivalry at work. The thing with Frankie and I, okay, so Frankie and I have a great relationship. I have to start with this, okay, because what happens is when we sing together, he likes to try and out-sing me, and we end up playing a game of who's the loudest singer, of which, like, neither of us win. Everyone's eardrums get, like, exploded out of their heads whenever it happens because we both sing very loudly. And the thing is, if we sing a duet together, he always wants to, like, out-sing me. So I'll be like, do the harmony, or I'll try and do a harmony, but then he'll sing something different. I'll be like, we're trying to fucking sing together. Jesus Christ, just chill. But there's no chill in that whatsoever. Could be really funny. Yeah. He actually told me after the last emo-oki stream. So we were singing and he's like, I didn't know you could sing that high. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I've been singing. I've taken singing lessons more than he has. Okay, I'm just saying. No, just talk about me and my brother Frankie. Frankie, who is a musician, and me, who is now also a musician. he gets really competitive. I'm not as competitive as Frankie. Frankie is very competitive. Even when I said to him, I'm putting an album out, he's like, oh, well, I'm going to put an album out too. And I was like, stop it. At some point, I'll have to try and get him to do a duet with me. But he's just like, he's so hard to pin down. He's like really hard to pin down. Like getting him to come over to do anything. I'm like, bro only sings in ranked. It's true. I recorded some songs for him, but I don't want to dox him. I can't share it with any of you because I'll dox him. But Frankie is cool. He's real cool. I'm hopefully going to get him to come and sing with me at some point because I think it'd be funny and entertaining. And he's got a really great personality, and I think he'd make an excellent VTuber, but he's not into it. I don't know why. He's not into the VTuber thing. And I'm like, bro, you'd make a great VTuber. He's like, nah, I don't think so. I'm like, okay. All right. But yeah, who needs chill when you have scares? Exactly. Ranked competitive karaoke. Exactly. We should have a song battle. Oh no, that would be terrible. I think that would actually end our relationship. You'd be like, why don't you talk to Frankie anymore, Norma? I'm like, because Frankie won't speak to me after the time that we tried competitive songs. Yeah, how to make an emo person flustered. You say, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in luck. They don't believe in us. Believe we're the enemy. Oh my God. Do you know what? The best thing that ever happened was, so this is the week before my wedding. My thing is, oh, that's really cool. I really respect people who have art abilities because I don't. At one point, I'll have to do an art stream and show you how bad I am at art. I literally, like, a stick person is too hard for me. But I like to torture people by making them watch me draw. I was going to say the week before my wedding, we had all of our family over, including obviously my wife Celia's brother Kia Hydra. Check out his channel, !Kia in the chat. I think it still works. Please check him out over on the Twitter and the Twitch. He's really cool. He's a VTuber now too. And I remember the week before the wedding, we were hanging out with him, and we're hanging out with my wife's parents and stuff, and we just needed a break from everything because if you've never planned a wedding before, it's so fucking stressful. It's like incredibly fucking stressful. Like it's like so intense. So we needed a break, and so I said to Kia and to my wife, I was like, well, at the time my fiance, and I was like, hey, do we want to just like go and pretend we're doing stuff for the wedding? And they were both like, yep. And I was like, cool, get in the car. So we got in the car. I always drive. We're just driving around town and we're pretending to like go and get stuff. We're like just pretending to like grab that. We're like, should we go to the supermarket? Yeah. Should we go get some lunch? Yeah. But all of a sudden the radio's on and Fall Out Boy, This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race comes on. And it was the best part. We turned that shit up and we're just like, I'm a leading man. It was just so great. We just had like a full-on jam session in the car with Celia and with Kia. And it was cool. It was like one of the first times too that I was properly meeting like Kia for a long period of time. Because before the wedding, I hadn't really got to know him very well. So it was really nice to find out that, oh, you know this too. Great. We all had that in common. Yeah, it was so fun. It was like the best time. And just being able to like just jam in the car. I love singing in the car. I think I'm going to start doing something called karaoke. I found a little car set. I posted some of it to Twitter, but I really want to start doing karaoke on this channel and maybe eventually have like guests on to come karaoke with me. Because I just feel like whenever you're sitting in the car singing, it's just such a like a low key, no holds barred. You can sing as loud as you want. You can make a mess of it. It doesn't really matter. I just think it's like such a nice place to sing. You know what I mean? Yeah, like have you ever seen carpool karaoke? It's a bit like that, but like way less stakes and no interviewee shit. Just jamming. Yeah, VTuber, exactly, carpool karaoke VTuber edition. Yeah, I did think about that. I thought that would be quite fun. Next to the shower as the most safe. Honestly, when's the shower okay? Just like me with all my clothes on in the shower. Just sitting on the floor in the shower. Oh my goodness. Now I have to go now. Thank you for streaming. Congrats again. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly, now that the debut is finished and I'm finally a VTuber once more, it just makes me so happy. And it makes me happy that a lot of you are here with me and wanting to hang out and wanting to listen to me rant. So thank you, ghosties. And I want to shout out to all the new ghosties here. I know that after the debut, we absolutely shot up in ghosties. So thank you to all the new ghosties here. I hope we're all here ready to have a good time. Oh, missed you. I missed some of you too. I know there was a long time. I had about 6 months where I wasn't allowed to be a VTuber last year. And honestly, at the beginning of the 6 months, I was like, oh, 6 months will fly by. It really didn't. It was literal torture for me. So being able to like do this again has made me really happy. So thank you all for being here. But yeah, I'm so excited for what's to come. We've got some cool games coming up. I'm gonna karaoke so much more. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I like now. I think that's part of it. Fans call the ghosties? Yes, exactly, the ghosties. Yeah, I had to come up with a cute name for y'all. The ghosties, the ghosty gang. Easy to remember. It does also imply that you're dead, but maybe just on the inside? I remember when I came up with the name Ghosties, everyone was like, are we dead? I'm like, I don't know, are you? I mean, I do talk to ghosts. Oh dear. So I mean, I've been ghosted? Damn right. Oh my goodness, glad to be here. You seem freaking amazing. Oh, thank you, thank you. And I want to shout out also to the people who saw the model on Twitter or on YouTube and was like, whoa, what the fuck is that model? And then just stayed anyway. So yeah, it just makes me really happy that people are enjoying the model as much as I am, because, you know, schmoove good. But I'm hoping people come for the model and then stay for the Norma, because, you know, the model is one thing, the Norma is another. I mean, the energy, the untapped ADHD energy alone. Hopefully that's entertaining for people. Does your wife like the model? She loves the model, yeah. She has her own model, but now she's thinking of getting a new one, because, so here's the story of my wife, is my wife is also a VTuber. But unlike me, she's not a full-time VTuber. She has what we call a real job. Not that my job isn't real. I'm a content creator full-time, and that job is very real. I make a lot of content, you know, it's a whole thing. But like, she has a proper job. She works as a software engineer. She's a very good software engineer. She's worked very hard for her software engineering job. And she's specialized in video games, but she also is a VTuber. But her thing is, she's never debuted, and she probably won't. Who is my wife? That is Celia Josera. You can ! Celia in the chat to go and find her. She is like the complete opposite of me. She's a plant girl. She used to be a gremlin, but apparently I'm the gremlin now, which I'm surprised that how did I become the gremlin? I was the one holding this shit down, and now I'm the gremlin? What the fuck happened while I was away? Yeah, no, she's my tech support. Every time something breaks, I go, Celia, what happened? She had a rebrand recently. Some of you probably know her by her previous handle, but now she's changed her name recently because she feels like Celia is a bit more her, which is it is. And she's a plant girl. Hold on, wasn't mean to be the gremlin. Gremlins are the kind of VTubers who are like insane, causing chaos, you know, always up and causing drama. But not like drama, like, you know, like there's just the fun, chaotic kind of drama. But that's me now, apparently. So I'm like, cool, I'll take that. Oh dear, being loud, chaos creature, exactly, yes. Yeah, so she used to be that, and I don't know how it switched, but apparently it did. Yeah, we've done some streams together before. Hopefully we'll be able to stream together in the future too. I'm trying to get her to use her model, but then she's like, why don't I just get a new model? I'm like, oh my god. I'm trying to get her to get a new model because I know she'll be a lot happier with a new design. Her old design is so cute, and she's like a plant magical girl with a Venus flytrap attached to her, and that's a very cool vibe, but she's ready to let that go and become just a normal girl, which I was like, you know what, the beauty of being just a normal human. Do you know what happened the other day? Okay, listen, so here's the thing, right? There was this whole VTuber trend on Twitter that I was like, oh no. So the VTuber trend on Twitter is like, post your VTuber model and your species. And I was like, oh, cool, everyone's doing that. Maybe I should do that too. And then I realized I'm just a human. I am but a human. I am just a human. I'm a paranormal investigator, but I'm just a human. I nearly posted a picture of like Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls, and was like, me And my species is just Mabel Pines, because I think she's like a chaotic mess. She's also kind of like paranormal investigator. She's like, no, you're British. My species is British? Oh God, could you imagine? 3 raccoons in a human suit? No, I don't think so. A Sith Lord, just a human VTubers unite. Honestly, we should make like a whole just a human. It's me, just a human. Just a human with ADHD and the British nerf. What do you call it? The British. I got the British. I'm sorry. I'm just literally a person. I know. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to being like I'm Norma. I'm an anime girl. I am just an anime girl. My teeth look sharp because they are, but I'm just an anime girl. My species is Truadway. Just a human who sees ghosts. Exactly. I sing to ghosts. That's my whole thing. I sing. Ghosts come. Not like that. No, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. I'm very say-so. I'm extremely wholesome. I sing to ghosts. I'm just Ken. I'm just Norma. Anywhere else I'd be a Norma. I'm just an anime girl on the internet. Shush, 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 shush. I didn't say anything. Did not say a damn thing. Do not clip that. Please do not clip. Oh my God. I'm going to check my clips after this and be like, no, not like that. It should be on the bingo card. Oh my God. Oh my God. What species are you? So last week, the new question is, what class are you? Oh my God. At which point I say, human bard. I guess. Human bard, because I sing to ghosties. That's my whole thing. You've heard of Disney princesses singing to animals. I sing to ghosts. It's a whole... We're not the same. Out here, Disney princesses are like, I sing to small animals, tee here. And I'm like, I sing to ghosts. That's my whole thing. Yep. Oh my God. Oh my God, your alignment is definitely chaotic. Am I chaotic neutral though? Probably. I don't think I'm chaotic. I don't think I'm lawful. That's not true. I'm not lawful at all. And I'm definitely not chaotic evil. I'm definitely not chaotic evil. I think I'm chaotic neutral. Do the ghosts sing back? Only sometimes. I hope they do. I hope out there they're singing. Chaotic good? I don't know. I don't know if I'm chaotic good. Maybe. Oh, chaotic. Maybe. We'll see. Chaotic. Just chaos on chaos. Maybe. We'll see. So you're singing necromancer basically. I don't bring them back to life. I just sing to them. I just sing to them through my ghost light. But like, I don't bring them back to life, if that's what you're thinking. Chaotic silly? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely not a necromancer. I'm not bringing nothing to life. That's true. Unless my singing brings you life, at which point, valid. That's extremely valid. Extremely valid. Oh my God, I just realized my hair's been clipping through the void every time I do that. Whoopsies. Oh my God. Holy shit. Dear. Necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. Bring me to life. I did a cover of that once, but unfortunately it's with my other model. So I have to pretend I never did that, I guess. I'm gonna just be like, nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. Nah, that ain't me. Wake me up inside. I love that song. You want a Disney princess sings to animals. You're basically a brutal legend character who uses music to summon demons. I'm not summoning no demons. I'm not into that shit. I don't think so. I'm not here busting. I'm not busting ghosts. I'm just singing to them. Mwah. Sing to the ghosts, and hopefully one day they'll sing back to me. And maybe they'll sing my own songs back to me, at which point I'll be like, yay! You know my songs? You know my songs. And you sung them back to me? Yay! That's exactly what you sang my words back to me. I wrote this and then you sang it and I was like, wait a minute. It would be so good. That's like the dream, right? The goal. The goal. That feeling is so I know, right? Yeah. Ghost songs for the queen of the ghost. I'm not queen of anything. I'm not a queen. I'm not an empress. I'm not a goddess. Don't at me. I am a normal person with a normal person job of being a content creator and paranormal investigating. Even though every time someone's like, hey, Norma, we need you to come check out this ghost situation. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. And they're like, why not? I'm like, because that sounds terrifying. I don't think so. Me in a haunted house? No, thanks. They're like, isn't that your job? And I'm like, no. I'm like, they're like, but you're a paranormal investigator. Yep. But you need to come sort the no. And then I just slowly like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I'll be over here if you need me. I don't think so. No, I'm good. I'm good over here. Yep. Oh my god. If I like sing back to you, you would scream into it. That's true. They would be singing back to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. What the That's me when the ghosties start singing back. Quick question. Which platform do you stream a lot on? YouTube? Oh my god, hold on. COVID, no. Sorry, I still have COVID cough and I don't want to cough on stream because it's embarrassing. I find it very embarrassing. Okay, I answered this on Twitter the other day, but I'll answer it again just for you while I'm here, while I'm live, and you can clip this. You're allowed to clip this part. I stream on YouTube. That's why I'm here right now. I'm a YouTube streamer. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to never stream on Twitch again. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Hold on, where the fuck did my... Hold on. Sorry, I just died for a second. Oh my god, it's not my time. It's not my time, but I just fell asleep for 1 second while I had to pick up my drink bottle off the floor. Right. So I do have a Twitch account, and I am partnered on Twitch, and I worked very hard to become a Twitch partner under my other persona that we don't really discuss here. But yeah, so I am a partner on Twitch, but I personally don't like Twitch very much. And here, it's a secret persona. It's a secret, you're right. It's such a secret. It's such a secret that everyone fucking knows about it. There's one persona I can't talk about. That one I can, but I just don't like to. So basically, I'm streaming here. That's why I'm here on the YouTubes. The thing with YouTube is, so the reason why, yeah, thank you. The reason why I've decided not to stream on Twitch, because there is a reason behind it, which again, some people don't care about the reason, but I do. The reason why I don't stream on Twitch anymore is because I just wasn't that into it. I think part of me is like, sure, I love the chaos of Twitch. But for some reason, I find it to be overly competitive and very like, when I was there, I found myself competing with a lot of people. I found myself getting very numbers focused, which is why even though people in the chat sometimes will say, oh, there's this many people here, I try to ignore it. I try and turn those numbers off because for me, it actually makes my mental health get really bad. You know, because I then start equating like numbers to like popularity, to success, and that's all I start to think about. And if you think about that as a content creator, it will literally kill you inside. It literally, you start to die inside just a little bit every single time you stream if you really focus on the numbers. And Twitch is very much like that, especially with the rating system. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, but raids are so good. Yeah, but if you think about it, you're expected to raid people, which is basically telling your audience to go somewhere else for a bit. And then sometimes that audience doesn't come back, or vice versa. People will raid into you, and then all of a sudden they're regulars and now you're regulars, and it feels like a weird system to me. And I feel like there's enough like success to go around for everybody. I also prefer like, yeah, Twitch chats are nuts. I know. I trust me, I used to be an ASMR Twitch streamer. I know how nuts that can be. I know how nuts Twitch chat can get. And I'm not dragging anyone in Twitch chat. I actually really liked my Twitch viewers a lot. And some of them are still here, and that's really cool. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's such a different vibe. Plus, my whole goal, I'm not a professional live streamer. I just want to get that out there. A lot of people are like, but Norma, you're so good at streaming. Well, thank you. If you think I'm good at streaming, I'm very glad you think that. But I'm not here to become a professional live streamer. I don't want to be live for 5 hours a day. I don't even like being live for more than 3 hours. More than 3 hours, I start to get weird and tired because I'm old. So like, I don't like to be the person who's live for like 6 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's not for me. And I think Twitch is a platform that's really good if you're really into that. If you're really into like long streams, streaming a lot all the time, you know, really grinding for those stream views. But for me, I'm not into that. So YouTube allows me to stream a couple times a week, a couple of hours a time. I also can do like long series of stuff. Like my Ghost Hunter stream, I really want it to be like over time. I don't want it just to be like, I want to play all the game in one go and then that's it. I like to be able to have like part 1, part 2, part 3, and then link those together. And YouTube allows me to do that. Yeah. Exactly. I'm not 21 forever, and I'm not your goddess, so stop that. I know I'm being very serious. This is my serious voice. Stop that. I'm not your goddess. Call me goddess, you'll get the boot. I know some of you want the boot, but maybe I'll say no boot for you. Yeah, there you go. I'm not 21. I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. No, I'm not a boomer. I'm 30. I'm 30. It's very old, but not a boomer. But anyway, yeah. So I was going to say, hello. I was going to say, so yeah, YouTube allows me to like have different parts to stuff. It also allows me to have like, I don't know, just a more chill vibe, I guess. And it's ironic that the chaotic tuber wants to have a chill vibe, but you know, like a chill chat, nothing like too insane. Plus also I find on Twitch, VTubers on Twitch end up getting a lot of like, oh look at her titties, oh my god, and I'm not about that. Nah. If people are like, oh look at the titties, and I'm like, okay cool, but like also, yeah, you can joke about your age on YouTube. It's true, you can also joke about your age on, I can also say the word simp on YouTube. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, chaos is on my side. Exactly. And like, I feel like there's also just a lot of like, we're admiring the hair. Exactly, you're admiring my hair. I'm not surprised. My hair is beautiful. Look at it jiggle. But yeah, so I might eventually do like, yeah, I can stream Simpsons Hit and Run. I know I can. Yeah, I love Simpsons Hit and Run. Don't get me started. But you know what I mean? So yeah, plus also, yeah, I don't know, I got really over Twitch. I think because I spent, okay, this is like some deep lore, but I became a VTuber back in 2021, and then I VTubed until end of 2022, when I kind of just basically went, fuck it, I'm streaming whatever the fuck I like, and if people come, they come, if people don't, they don't. But I really got me down to be a VTuber over on Twitch. It just eventually, I really got sick of like, I don't know, just the culture, I guess, overall, and just the vibe of like, if you're not live, your channel's dead. And listen, I love speaking to dead people, but I don't like it when my channel is dead. So there we go. Whereas I find YouTube is a lot easier to like, you know, do my music. And also, if people come here for a live stream and then they listen to my songs, goal achieved, you know. Or if people listen to my songs and then come to a live stream because they want to hang out with me and get to know me a bit better, great, goal achieved. Either way, it's a win-win for me. Twitch doesn't have that for me, so it's not really like, I don't want to say it's not worth my time, because sure, Twitch has some benefits, and like I said, the rating system, really cool, but nah, not for me, I don't think. So there we go. Yeah. It was a wild ride going from hypno videos on YouTube to streams on Twitch, now platform of streams on YouTube. I know. It's been a journey, hasn't it? My God, it's been such a wild ride. This is also why I separated out my hypno and my ASMR from this, because I know some of the people out there enjoy me for everything I do. Some people only want to see one thing, and that is okay. You are so valid for that. But now I can also grow an audience of people who like me for me and for my music and for stuff that I'm like, you know, not to say I'm not passionate about the other stuff too, because I am. I'm passionate about all of it. But like, it just allows me to do more. So, and be myself a bit more, I guess, you know? Show a different side of myself, the more goofy, silly, chaotic side that not a lot of people get to know. So it really makes me quite happy to be able to do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Both is good. Exactly. So this is like a whole thing. I'm enjoying everything you're doing. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And like I said, I'm really proud of everything that we've built. This channel is actually growing so fucking fast. Like I said, I don't like talking about numbers, but holy shit, this channel is growing so fast. And I did not think this was possible. When I left corporate VTubing, I was so scared. I will not lie. I was so scared and nervous because I had convinced myself, and this sounds so dumb saying it out loud, I'd convinced myself that I would never be able to have the success that I had while I was in a corporation by myself as an indie again. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the self-talk, maybe it was the chat from everyone inside. But at the same time, I was just like, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And I got so comfortable with like, just doing that and being that. I was like, oh, maybe this is it for me. But I wasn't happy at all. And I always knew that I wanted to find my own happiness in what I'm making. So I was like, fuck it. Nah, let's just take a risk. And this was, like I've said this on my other channel too. This was a huge risk for me to start this project. And to be ParaNorma, and to be, you know, your normery, gremlin-y VTuber gal. And I was like, this is a big, scary risk for me because this is a territory that I've kind of never really approached this seriously before. So I was like, wow, this, when all the growth started happening, and of course I'm promoting myself on YouTube now. I'm paying for ads. I know, don't roast me. I am paying for ads, just to try, because I want to bet on myself. This year, 2024, is the year of betting on Norma and seeing what happens. So I'm really happy, and I'm glad I made it happen too. Because like everything happens for a reason, I think. You know, I did a lot of tarot cards. Okay, my mum is a tarot reader. I did a lot of tarot while I was gone, and this sounds weird. This is why I don't like tarot streams, because I find that people fucking around with stuff they don't understand is not cool. But my mum has read tarot for years, so I trust her, and I did a tarot spread. I remember when I left the corporation that I was a part of, and I did a spread, and we basically did two spreads, which was, this is what will happen if you stay, and this is what happens if you leave. And both of them were positive, actually. Both of them had positive outcomes. You know, either I stayed and I did the thing and I did the do, and I continued on and eventually was successful there as that persona, or I could leave and there would be struggle and there would be heartache and there would be pain, but then there would be success. And I was like, you know what? That sounds hard, to struggle and to, like, you know, have to persevere. But also, I was going to say, also, like, for me, I was like, that's what I want to do. So I was like, yeah, that's the one. And I knew, and sure, it was really awful for 6 months while I was locked out of VTubing and I couldn't do it. I was really struggling. I was struggling a lot. You know, I had to see my therapist a bit because, like, you know, you don't think about it until you're not allowed to do it, and you're like, damn, this is a struggle. But at the same time, I'm just like, nah, this is what I want to do. I want to be the queen of my own castle. I'm not a queen, but you know, in a figurative sense, I really wanted to be the what do you call it? The maker of my own destiny, I guess. And I was like, fuck it. I believe in myself, so I'm going to keep doing it. And that's also why, while I was away, quote unquote, while I wasn't allowed to VTube, I made so much music, because I really needed to channel that into something. Be your own hashtag girl boss. Yeah, carving your own path. Exactly. And I believe in that. I think for me, that's what I needed to do. And you know what? I want to say, like, all of the success over the last couple of days, oh my God, and months, and like going viral on Twitter. Like in the last month, I've gone viral on Twitter a lot. like my thighs went viral on Twitter, and then my going live debut tweet went viral on Twitter a few days ago, and I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, this is like, it went from a situation that I was literally so heartbroken 6 months ago. I was in a really bad place where I was like, I felt like I couldn't sing. I felt like my voice had been taken from me. I was like miserable and so upset, not because of what other people were doing, but because of like the limitations put on me and put on myself, I guess. But like, it was so bad. And then to leave that and to come here, oh man, what a good choice. No regrets, baby. No regrets. But yeah. So, yeah. Man, I'm gonna get sued so hard. I'm trying to keep it vague because I really don't want to get sued. But also, holy shit, like, Toys about going indie still might be able to inspire for. I know, right? That's so crazy. Everyone's going indie right now. Oh, it's fine. I hope so. But yeah, where can I listen to your music? On this channel or on Spotify. You can check me out, ParaNorma on Spotify or here. No regrets. Yeah. You're at least a queen in our hearts. Aww. Well, thank you. This message was not pre-planned into my brain. Oh my god. Listen, it's been a journey, I think, and I'm really proud of that. Yeah. I mean, even like having the model of my dreams again has made me really happy. I think that's one thing I want to say about like corporate VTubing, right? I don't want to talk about it too much because obviously there's a lot I can't say, and I don't want to also make people upset. But also, while I was in there, obviously, signing up for that kind of situation, you're given a model. The old model was not dead inside, no, but it really wasn't it was so cute and it was really lovely, and I really appreciated the artist and the rigger who made that model happen. All of my models have been cute. I have not regretted a single one of my models I've had, even my corporate one. No regrets on any of those models. I still have some of the model files for not the corporate one. Obviously, I'm not allowed. But the other ones, I still have somewhere. I really like them all. I do. I love them all. And sure, all of them have a little piece of me in there. Because I played with their faces for so long. I wore their faces. But yeah, like, there's nothing like stepping out of a model that you didn't design and into a model that you did, have a say in the design, have a say in every single piece of it, tweak and edit with your artist and your rigger to make it perfect for you. Because like, there's no feeling like that. And like, sure, some people in corporate situations where they get a model, they love their model and that is cool. I loved my model too, but this is so different when you have a model that is 100% you. I don't know if you can tell. It's not even off the rack versus bespoke, but it's more like you just have so much more say over the situation, and it's so lovely. Exactly. There's a difference between VTubing with a model that's you and a model that's you. Yeah, that's the real difference here. This model is like 150 million% me. Like, it looks like me. It sounds like me. It is me. It's the whole vibe. Everything about it is perfect. And purple! Yeah! I've always been a purpley gal inside. I've always had the darkness in my heart. Fuck the sunlight. I don't like it out there. Oh my god. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm so happy. Even having the model that I wanted is purple is just me. It's just so good. Yeah. Fully exactly. I actually, while I was in the corpo, I got a couple of little things said, but also, yeah, Liza, cat ears are cat. Those are cat ears, and you are not a cat IRL. These are not cat ears. They are headphones. Look, I can take them off. And it's not as cursed as when I was a cat girl VTuber. Oh my god. Whenever I used to take the ears off and everyone was like, put them back on. But now, like, I can take them off and I look great with or without my headphones. I still look good either way. Cat ears off. That was brutal. I know. It was so brutal. But yeah, anyway. I just want to ear war. But I know. People are like, keep the headphones on, please. I'm like, I don't have to. I can let my ears breathe now and it's not cursed, which I love. Also, I will say, hold on, let me zoom out a bit so you can see. I'm small now. A lot of the parts of my model are actually things I have in real life. This hoodie is inspired by a hoodie I actually own. The cat little plushie is because I love cats. The boots that I'm wearing are actually very similar to boots I wear in real life. I have fishnets and knee-high socks and I love them. Obviously I have my purple nails, which I do like in real life. My choker, I wear a choker all the time, which is not like this choker. It's not studded like that and like got spikes on it because that would poke everybody. I'm already like a danger to myself poking things. So no. And my hair clip is a hair clip I have in real life. So yeah, it's all inspired by actual things that are real. which is lovely. Shout out to my model mama Fang, who did a great job of putting it all together. And my tongue is pierced. Not in real life, but I have a piercing somewhere else that I couldn't put on this model because anime. Anime. You know, you can't really put a nose ring on an anime girl very easily. Even though I would. Absolutely would. Do you have a chain belt? I don't have a chain belt, but I'm thinking of getting one now. I have a nose! Look at it. I have a nose. It's just petite. Petite nose. I do have a nose. Thank you. But yeah, it's so cool. Every time I see my model, I'm still like, oh, I cannot believe. Could you tell us ghost stories? I'll tell you ghost stories next time. I do have a couple of ghost stories that I have told before, I think. Next time, remind me to tell you about the death diamond. Yeah. Tell me where I put Barry, I'll tell you. Tell me where Barry went, I'll tell you. He's on my shelf. That's where he is now. He lives on my shelf. Soon he'll live in a ring, but he's on a shelf right now. I'm not even joking. I wish I was. It sounds so gross and morbid. Death diamond, yeah. Yeah, do you know you can turn someone into a diamond? Do you know you can turn someone into a diamond? Did you know that? Now you do know that. You can make a person into a diamond. They have to be dead first. You can't just turn an alive person into a diamond. No, they have to be dead first. I wish I thought of that. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you. I want to be a diamond ghost. Honestly, I'm surprised my house isn't haunted, considering that Barry's on a shelf in diamond form. You can turn a ghost into a diamond? No, you can turn ashes into a diamond. You basically, you cremate. No, Barry, how dare you jar our favorite. Oh my God. He's gonna be inside a ring soon. I got one of his rings, and I'm gonna mount him into the ring. And it's a whole thing. I'll tell you next time. Remind me next time, and I'll mention it. Yeah. I'll tell you about cremation diamonds. We can do a whole stream called Cremation Diamonds and You. A Paranormal Investigator's Guide to Cremation Diamonds and why I got one. How I turned my family member into a diamond. To be fair, I did ask him first, and he did tell me I was allowed to turn him into a diamond. Here he is in hospital, and I'm like, hey, Barry, so can I make you into a diamond? And he's like, yep. I was like, what color do you want to be? Blue. Great. I'll keep that in mind. And when it happened, they were like, Norma, you don't have to, you can stop joking now, Norma. And I went, oh, it's not a joke. You can stop the bit now, Norma. It's not a bit, though. What? It's not a bit. You're actually sending someone to Finland to become a diamond. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm very serious about this entire situation. Don't think I'm joking. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. It's fun. Want to get a diamond? Want to get diamonded? Exactly. Want to get diamonded? It's a whole thing. But anyway, more about that later. I don't want to take up the entire stream by being like, so cremation diamonds are a thing. Oh my God. The ultimate commit to the bit. It's not a bit anymore. I know. My Norma was convinced it was just a joke. And I was like, it's not a joke. I told him that I was going to do this. I said to him, this is happening. Do you want it to happen? He said, yes. I can't let him down now. He's going to be like haunting my house. And he's going to be like in the middle of the night, like, Norma, you didn't make me a diamond. And he would have been so disappointed. Yeah, it's quite cute though. It's a really cool diamond. I like it. I nearly dropped it on the floor once. But more on that later. More on my clumsy shenanigans later. Oh my God, where's my diamond, Norma? I know, it'd be like 4 a.m. and I just hear, where's my diamond? Be like, oh God. Oh dear. But yeah, it's a whole thing. I know, it sounds, listen, I know I joke a lot about like death and stuff, but I have had a lot of time to like prepare for this and to like grieve it. I know it's a really traumatic thing, but I think like out of trauma we can do some good stuff. And you know what, like this is what he would have wanted. Barry was a funny guy, and if you'd met him you would know he's a real funny, jovial kind of guy, and this is how he would have wanted it. He would have wanted his entire legacy to be a farce of like silly moments. So yeah, it's what he would have wanted. I know. Yeah. And you know what? Like, I will say one thing, right? I wrote the song Barry about what happened. The lyrics of Barry were so emotional that I actually couldn't record them without crying. It was really hard at the time. But the best part about turning a situation like that into art was that I showed that song to Barry's wife, and she was very grateful because for her it brought her closer to him, even though he's obviously gone, like off the planet, like not in spirit, but like he's not here. She was very, very, very happy with that. So that's why that song is so special to me. It's a really like the heart of the album, because like, you know, you have to sometimes turn these situations into art, and I'm really glad I could do that for her and for my family. Yeah, so I'm not trying to make anyone sad though. I'm like not trying to bring the mood down, but like also it was a really important project for me to get the song out. And it also really inspired like the crux of why the Lore album exists, I guess. So it makes me really, really happy. I'm not sweet. I get real sentimental about stuff, and it is really special. The whole album has become extremely special. A lot of it is about the story of Barry, and I hope that with the Lore video we can like honor his legacy a little bit more, you know? So cat ghost in space. It's not Barry's only a cat ghost now, you know. He was a person. And hopefully you'll be able to see that soon. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And this is the thing with losing someone is, you know, because I come from a family of psychics and mediums, here's the weird thing about me, right? On one hand, I do not believe in ghosts. On the other hand, I have to believe in ghosts, because at the same time, I've had ghost experiences, so I've seen like things that you can't explain with science alone. But on top of that, after Barry died, I was like, I have to believe in ghosts, or try to believe in ghosts and be less skeptical about it, because if I don't, then how do you ever connect with that person again? You know? And I really want there to be something out there where you can connect with him. And that's also why I turned him into a diamond, because, you know, he doesn't have a grave plot. He got cremated. So like, it's just, you want to connect with that person that you don't have anymore. And I'm like, yeah. So while obviously I believe and I respect everybody's opinion about the ghost thing, I know there are people out there who are like, no, it's not real. And that is valid. You can believe whatever you want, whatever feels good to you. But at the same time, and yeah, they live on in our memories. I think too, I love having something to honor somebody, because I feel like sometimes when you don't have anything, you're just like, you're left with the memories. And sure, memories are important, but I also like tangible stuff. Hence the diamond. And the music, and you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, it's not like stuff that you can always hold in your hand like a diamond, but sometimes, you know, you also, you know, it's nice to have stuff. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff out there. Oh, wait till you guys meet Norma. Oh my god, she's gonna blow some of y'all's minds. Holy shit. She's like well into conspiracy theory YouTube now, and I said to her, I think we're gonna have to start vetting your YouTube choices, because I don't trust you. I really don't. But yeah. Anyway. Right, let's put on some jammy jams, because I am gonna wrap up now. But I do want to say before I go, thank you all for being here. It really makes me so happy. I'm gonna play the Dark Desires remix. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I've had such a fun time. I hope you've had a fun time too. I'm not sure if I'll do many of these just chatting streams like this, but I really enjoyed doing them. So if you want to see more just chatting, comment down below once this video is over, or give it a like, and just let me know that you like it. Otherwise, please join the Discord. There are links around here somewhere. Join the Discord, come and hang out with us, and come recommend games that we're going to play and things that we're going to do in the near future. And I'm going to be putting a schedule out here on YouTube on the community tab. Pretty much after the stream. I'm going to go finish it up, because it's not finished. Oh no, I forgot to finish it. Haha, I'm so really well organized. People like, Norma, you need a manager. I was like, I don't want to go there again, but also maybe. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and until next time, don't forget to stay spooky. spoopy. And I will see you later. Goodbye. So